the money, so I go get it. Hate means I do something right, so I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him, yeah, I'ma let him. I hit the nail on the head, yeah. All I hear, go get the money, so I go get it. Hate means I do something right, so I'ma let him.
I just figured I'd go ahead and get that copyright or wherever that is. That
I kind of picture Roger actually in that car
using
like that was
using
perfect.
the music as a beginning there. So we go ahead and get that away. Hannah, again, I think she's just going to be like y'all already know Hannah.
Yeah, no, there ain't no contest till I get these other ones mailed out because I'm the worst human being alive.
What's up, Mon? We got Richard back here. Y'all met Richard. Got him this
What
weekend.
I do? I fucked that up.
Brian Fantana.
Yeah, 60% of the time it works every time, Limpy. Oh, that's my boy.
Man, I don't know who was first. You have to go back and check.
They all tied. Michael Pollan's high. Wonder what he's smoking on.
What y'all smoking on?
Michael Pollan informed me earlier on the Nitrous Express show that anyone under 5'4" can be thrown today without any legal repercussions. You can throw them as far as you want.
5'4" with shoes on.
So, Robbie, if you want to throw her today, you don't even get in trouble, dog.
You ain't throwing me nowhere.
Get it.
And everyone trying to throw Pollan, he's 7 foot tall, dog.
They can just roll that mofo. They can just roll that mofo.
You got to catch him to roll him.
Speaking of Poland, we got his sidekick. Well, I don't know. Would it be? I don't know how that. I don't know. We'll let him know.
I don't even think they're a Batman and Robin. They're just two Batman.
Is there two Batmans?
Yeah, two Batmans. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck? My camera looks like crap. Let me fix this.
Oh boy.
I can definitely tell what I'm disappointed in already, and Poland will agree with me, man. Where's that costume? Like, you didn't wear that costume tonight?
He had it on. He worked this weekend.
I saw pictures.
Oh. What the heck? I can't get my stupid camera to flip around. Anyways, yeah, I wore it. I had it on.
Oh, man.
So how you been, Brent?
Oh, what are you doing, bro? You can't park in the middle of the road. I'm okay. I'm pretty good.
It looks like it. Sounds like it. So what should we do here?
What
do we do? Brent, let me know if I do this right. Like, what do you do? Good evening, Vietnam.
You got to use your huevos, bro. You got to
Did you say huevos or huevos?
Yeah. Like if I go full tilt, I might wake the kids up inside or something. So.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We get a little bit of slack. So, Brent.
All right, I got you.
He's off with you giving us a little rundown how you got into drag racing, what made you go this route, how you became the infamous four-lug thug.
I'll give you. You guys will get to meet the guy actually that kind of forced me into drag racing here in a moment. I'm almost to his house, but like I said before, I was kind of just a hang around little Honda kids and stuff like that. Not Honda kids, but just the Honda cars, just a helper. And after the Honda races, there was some V8 races, and it just kind of got me hooked. I've kind of always had a little bit of a car addiction, which started with a G body that I kind of wheeled and dealed and got back in the day. But I really got the bug hanging out with all them fast guys in Vegas, man. Once I seen a few of those cars wheelie like 300 foot down the freaking street, I was like, oh, I'm doing that. I'm definitely doing that.
Like Dre in New York.
No, that was at Cisco. I don't know if you ever got a chance to go there. That was in Las Vegas at a street called Cisco. I don't know if you ever got a chance there, Limpy.
No.
It was a pretty famous street on the West Coast for the longest time. It was a very, very street.
Any brothels?
Really, it was right by the Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
No. Oh yeah,
no.
somebody told me about that road because we went back there when we went out there to Vegas that one year. We went up there and the warehouses and shit over there.
Yep, yeah, in the warehouses. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Shots
Somebody
fired.
was. I think somebody told me about that. I can't remember who. It might have been Nate. It might have been Nate. I don't know. I can't remember if I was riding with him.
Yeah, that was when I first met Nate. Actually, he made a pass in the Z out there, and that's how I met him. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a cool spot, man. Anyway, so that was kind of my first little taste of really fast drag racing, and then I was just
glitching.
Like you said, it's like an addiction. You can't even help it, dude. It don't go away. It just consumes you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How much is diesel there? Oh boy. That must be that.
It's that expensive. Like, you don't even.
That's that.
Government shut us down for asking about diesel.
That's that California prices.
Poland wants to know if you leave on yellow or green.
Poland knows when I leave. I leave on freaking green. God damn it! I'm working on it. Hey, ask him. Last one. All right, give me that one. The last one was better. I left good. Bro, I'm a street kid. What do we do on a street? You wait for the light. Otherwise, you lost, right? Like, that's what I have programmed into me. I'm still working on it.
So where'd you go this weekend?
I went to the get down race, actually, with Limpy. We were hanging out. I drug the Studebaker all the way out here just for it to freaking have a fuel pump take a crap on me.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah. And I tried. We got a couple parts we tried and, replaced and just couldn't get it. But it was awesome, though, man. Waylon won. It was a 20K no prep race. Waylon took the W on that. A lot of fast cars. It was a lot of
like
dude, Brandon James brought his freaking MPK car out there, got down on a freaking 28 on a freaking crappy surface. That was impressive.
Hell yeah. Was it him and Waylon in the final, or who got him out?
No, it was the kid that was in the finals, a little Mustang. He was the one that beat he was the one that beat Brandon James, and then he was in the finals with Waylon.
Yeah, some guy that said, I ain't fast enough. I ain't gonna be competitive with him. Uh-oh, get it.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's on there.
Really?
Yeah, he's riding wheelies. Are you at Brian's house?
Yeah.
Nice.
Here, he'll come back.
Yeah, that dude, I thought he was from Texas because he had Texas plates on his car.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh, the bet's won because it's Texas versus Texas, but that's Arizona. He's an Arizona kid with a Texas car.
Yeah.
I know, right? You're on Limpy's Live. And
Come on, hit it. Oh, 1 footer. Is that thing electric?
Jasper.
Yeah, it's
going to H-Town.
You're not going to H-Town, Jasper?
No, I wish to God I could. I've got some shit kind of going on where I can't travel too far right now. In case some stuff goes down and I got to get back. But yeah, the last H-Town ever is going to be a banger, dude. And it's one of the coolest things.
Hopefully it's cool. Hopefully we get this stupid car figured out.
Oh yeah. I was about to say, have you figured anything else out on yours, or have you even looked at it since?
No, I haven't looked at it. So I left you guys. Like, as soon as I left you guys, because we were kind of waiting to see if we were going to street or not, right? So
yeah.
As soon as I found out we weren't going to the street, I was like, all right, guys, later. And I dipped out, and I just ended up coming to Kingman. I left my trailer up here, my uncle's shop, and then I went to California and visited with my dad for about, half a day or whatever. I don't get to see him very often, so half a day or whatever. I drove 10 hours to spend 8 hours with him, but it doesn't matter. It's worth it for me. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, last time I was there in Arizona, I guess is there two sides to Arizona? Is what I'm guessing. The northern side street races and the southern side doesn't. Oh boy. Because the southern side, I guess they're scared of it.
What you
They're
smoking
scared of
on, Brent?
I tried to hit him.
He's
tried to-
price
oh, man,
that.
Just banging
No,
the
I got one of
two-step.
I got a live rosin cart, a live rosin cart, like a Steezy or whatever, and I tried to hit a blinker on it, man. Those things get you.
Did you
Yeah,
get blinker? Did the blinker work? Fuck them blinkers.
I didn't hit it. No, I didn't. They got me before. I couldn't get it.
Speaking of Cali,
I'm still dying.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah, I still can't see that. Yeah, fuck, what's his name?
Yeah.
Cali, 240.
Oh, Javier.
Javier and his buddy, they brought me a cart from Cali.
Nice.
It is I'm fucking high as fuck right now. It was Ace Ultra Premium. And they said here it is. Cherry Mulatto.
You give your number out today?
Huh?
They give your number out on the show, Brent?
No, he was. I don't think. I mean, if he did, that'd be funny. But I don't think he did. He tried to call me twice, and he said if I didn't answer the third time, that he was about to post my number. And then luckily, like I heard it ring. I have kind of crappy signal where I was up with my dad's place or whatever. We're way up in the mountains. And
Luckily, you found that rock to stand on.
I didn't. Yeah, I was trying to watch the live, and I couldn't even watch the live. So I was surprised that my phone even worked. And then I was on it on speakerphone, so that was cool. But luckily, I got that third call because he was about to post it. Some, for a good time, call this number in the bathroom type stuff. I can only imagine.
I didn't. When I was out there, I was going to put up I was going to have because them tripods I got go up to like 8 foot tall. I was just going to put up a live feeds that just pointed straight down. Yeah. I did a speed test because I got AT&T and T-Mobile. I did a speed test on like T-Mobile. It had like, because it does download and it does upload. It had like out there, I had like 402 meg of download, and I didn't even have 1 meg of upload. And I'm like, what the hell? And it was even worse on AT&T. I was like, well, shit.
Oh,
somebody's like, oh, I got Verizon, it works. And I'm like, well, shit. But sorry, people.
I took Limpy's little buddy for a ride.
Yeah, that's so cool. Limpy, let everyone know who made that for you.
Aaron and Sarah from up north. They were the ones that made the crochet dicks that were in the woods, and they were the ones throwing them out, and and then I was like, I didn't get one. I wanted to get one, but I was kind of like, I didn't want to.
You don't want to be like, hey, give me one of them dicks.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
What's up, Kyle?
I had no shame.
But like I said,
yeah, dude, I'm kind of jealous right now that I don't have a crochet dick. Like,
dude, that thing is sweet. They made me a little version of my car. It's like red, white front clip, red, black door. It's like perfect with the turbo in the front, the wing. It was pretty cool. I hang it in the car now. I smack it.
She said I didn't even try to see it yet, but the headlamp glows in the dark. The little white spot glows in the dark. But yeah, it comes out.
We took Richard for a ride in the Studebaker.
Dude, I was up there filming. As soon as he did burnout, Richard went like, see ya.
He went flat, dude. He needed some blue chew, I guess, or something.
Yeah, he went limp. He went limp on that. He was like, I'm out, man.
Yep.
He did wake me up Sunday morning. He said he was fucking cold as fuck. Turn the fucking car on and get it warm in there.
So how do you like the Stewed compared to the Fox?
Oh, dude, I wish I had the Fox there this weekend for sure. I think probably it's just because I have a lot more seat time in the Fox, you know what I mean? And like I built the Fox body for dirt roads. Like that's really that's why it wheelies when I go to a freaking sticky surface, because it's, I mean, ideally set up for crap. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, like I was waiting for that race all year so I could try to get redemption, because like, you know, one year I lost to Nate in the finals by seriously like this freaking much. You know what I mean?
And there.
Last year when I went to the race, my reluctor wheel was retarded 15 degrees and I lost to the guy that won. I didn't know what the issue yet was. We were still chasing it and I was still racing, but I lost the old boy by that much again, you know? So like, and then, like the very first one they had, I won. So I had a grudge for it for sure. You know what I mean? Like I wanted that race so bad, but I'm covering the camera. The Fox was just down, unfortunately, and I still wanted to go support it, so we took the Studebaker. But it's more of I think that's more of like a little bit better surface car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not really. It's not. Really
Here's some videos I think that he took. Did you take these?
No.
Somebody took them. I don't know. I guess I downloaded some drone videos out there when you and Nate too. So I guess that was from last time.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, well, Waylon I took, yeah.
Yeah, Waylon. This is Waylon, and that guy he was took out. I think he's beater bomb. He had he has. I think he's from Nebraska because he had the Shop Inc. on there. Because I think Joey tunes this stuff. I'm not sure, but hold on. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, look out.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Hold on. I'm upside down. I'm Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man.
Good shit, all you guys. Your whole crew, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I sent you that stupid video. What a goofball. That's a kid from AZ though. That kid lives in Arizona and they put that car together. He bought the roller from I don't know, man. I don't remember where. Like out of Texas, I think, or something. But that kid's from Arizona.
Yeah.
Waylon looked like he was moving.
Yeah, he was rolling pretty good. He raced those guys with that rusty RX-7.
Yeah, I think I thought I downloaded it. Let me double check.
You know who I'm talking about, Jasper?
Yeah.
Austin Shepard and them came out there?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think that's them, right? With that rusty rusty RX-7.
Yeah, that's Austin Shepard.
And they had the MR2?
Yep.
They have the MR2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Props to Aaron and Austin for making the trip.
I wanted to go say hi and talk to him a little more, but.
Oh, boy. Is this thing's might have got too much shit in here. That could be the problem. No, there it is.
Yeah, Waylon always rolling.
I did it again. I was definitely, hey, if I'm not racing, I'm going to be the biggest cheerleader for my boys that I can. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Still 12 hours from home. Austin, you should have just turned right into Hartshorn and just camped it out for the weekend.
Sorry for not coming over and talking to you guys a little more, man. Austin, I really wanted to kind of meet you guys in person and talk a little more. I was just kind of preoccupied with trying to find parts to hopefully try to get mine racing for Sunday, and I couldn't do it. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't come say hi to you guys. Props to them, like you said, dude. Props to them for making that drive. That's a long drive.
No, it's cool as hell, man. New places. That track probably fits them pretty well too. It looked like.
Oh, dude. They did insanely well. Like their car was, like you said, perfect for that stuff. They did great on that.
They do really good everywhere they go. Like
Yeah.
That little MR2 is rad too. That MR2
That's what Aaron goes. He goes. I think he said that it came around way too fast for the second round. He goes, and
dude, it's never been that sticky.
He goes, I didn't put enough in it.
It's never, honestly, like I've raced there the last 4 races. I've tried to go out there and test with prep. Like I've used prep puddle burnout stuff. It has never come around like that. And I think what it is, honestly, is that DO5 is so common now, right? Everybody's running that DO5 low prep tire for that crappy surface. Well, the guys that run it, like you, Jasper, or whatever, like when you do a burnout with that, half that tire stays on the ground in the groove. Like that tire makes the groove so sticky, way stickier than any tire I've seen. So I think it's a combination of everybody running that DO5 tire on that surface. That groove was just, dude, it was nice. The 60 foot was nice. Where, back in the day, I thought you were lucky to run like a 150, 60 foot on that surface. There was guys that I'm sure were, high 1.3s, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it was
so
just
that's something me and Jeff talked about, because both of our wheels are a little bit off on backspace, so we have to run spacers. So we figured we'd just buy 2 more sets of wheels, and we're going to start bringing 2 sets of tires, because that's happened to us before where we show up with like a DO5 or a DO6 or something, and then it gets ridiculous, and then the tire wants to like not go as fast as it would with like a CO7 or even a Mickey sometimes.
Yep, and it just, like I said, it just made that surface was just insane. Like I haven't seen the 60 foot on that surface that good ever. And I've tried prep puddle burnouts. I've tried the DO5 there, but it was just one car compared to, they had a race there last month or whatever, probably, that, had that, they had that tire or whatever, I'm sure everybody had it. So, as that tire gets more and more common, I think it's going to make a lot of these crappy surfaces really good, honestly. You know what I mean? That's a benefit to the tire that I never really thought about.
I don't know. We ran 1 or two sets of them or something. What I didn't like is I felt like it's kind of like what you were telling me at Gangsters with the 26, man. They wear out on my car quick.
Yeah.
Like
they do.
I bet within 5 passes, there's a noticeable difference in my car. I'm not saying that translates to everyone, but I get like
5 to 6 passes.
And I'm too broke for that shit, dog. This is gonna be real.
Yep. No, and that's the same thing, dude. I got 5 to 6 passes, and I tested that tire on my car. Like you said, every car is different. But on my car, I tested that tire against the CO7. I 60 footed the same. So a CO7, I get way more life out of. I'm just gonna run it.
Yeah, where were we at? Oh yeah, we were eating lunch. We were eating lunch with Outlaw, and who else said they get like 10 or? Oh, Waylon. Waylon said
Waylon says he gets like 18 or something out of them. I'm like, man, you're
out
crazy,
of a DO5?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on an old DO5 there.
So I said, some people have something figured out. I don't, because like,
yeah, I mean, I guess that's what I told him. I said, I mean, every car is different. And you got something going on that I obviously don't, because, man, I can't. 5 to 6 passes, that tire was it was like a light switch for me. It wasn't just I started to lose a little. It was off. Like sidewall was done.
But that's how my car feels too. And maybe it's my tunes always right on the edge of being a failure to begin with. But even with any tire I put on my car, when it hits that window, it's right now. Like I make a good pass, I go up for the next round, it won't go. And then I'll usually test after that a few times, and I'm like, damn, this tire is gone. Put a new tire on, goes right back to doing the same thing. So, like, I don't know, because I've got buddies, too. I got a buddy that runs, like, 25 passes on a Mickey. And he's fast. Like, it's not like he's a slow dude or something, and I can say, yeah, you just don't know what you're doing. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it has to do with weight, too, or whatever. I don't know. But
I know that my car hits the tire very hard. Like, my car, even on a crappy surface, it drives the tire into the ground very hard. It's a ladder bar car, so
yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Everybody probably has different, like you said, tune-ups. Maybe maybe we're hitting it harder in the 60 than a lot of these guys are, and maybe that's why we're getting more. Maybe that's why we're getting more runs out of them. I don't know, but definitely
That's wild.
something
This dude's
because
getting up in the morning in Germany.
yeah, it's crazy. It's the morning time in Germany. Good morning,
Let's
man.
talk about this right here. What's that? What's that?
It looks good.
Look at that.
Is that out? That's got to be out west, right?
Outdoor. That's my dad's.
Okay, I was gonna say because that looked like desert terrain. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, in California, I think you're legally allowed to have up to like 24 plants, and he just does like 5, just as like novelty or whatever. But they're 5 really good outdoor specimens. So yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing. So H-Town this weekend with the Stewed or the Mustang?
Stewed. The Mustang I think is gonna be down, man, until mid-November. Hopefully like mid, maybe end of November. We should have it ready for. It'll be at PRI. That's
I'm about
like
to say
my
you're
main
taking it
goal.
to PRI, aren't you?
Yeah, that's my goal with it. I might make 1 or 2 races before then, but I don't really want to take a chance of messing it up.
Press booth?
No, it'll be in Meyer distribution booth.
Sweet.
Yeah, Meyer cool. Distribution.
Yeah, those are the homies over there. They're pretty cool guys. So, yeah, so I'm getting painted and all that stuff, and new turbo kit, new turbo, all that. So the body work's all done, new quarter panel on it. Just trying to have some nice stuff. Yeah, just make it look a little better. That neck kind of really did played a she put a hurting on her,
Yeah, it wrapped it right up with a nice bear hug.
Yeah. I mean, it was that net put damage in places I didn't think the net could reach. I was like, holy crap! Like you were there. You helped me peel it out. I can't believe how wrapped up it was in that thing. So.
I was shocked the sand don't scrub more. I guess.
I think it's just because it's a little short. They can't help it. They're just working with what they got. I think if it had a little bit more sand, that sand took a lot. I'm telling you from firsthand experience, the sand took a lot of mile an hour out. If I would have hit the net going as fast as I was, man, oh my gosh. Like, I mean, we were rolling on that little tire out there, dude. We were going. I mean, I'll tell you the 8th mile, I was going 148 in the 8th when we crossed.
Yeah, that was the fastest surface I've been on all year.
It was a good surface. I was extremely happy with it. So, but anyway, yeah. And so then to top it off, trying to stop, I'm on a 26.85. And then I have motorcycle tires in the front with this much contact patch. So it was like, oh man, I was damned. All it was rear brakes. And them little 26.85s were locked up for 7.5 business days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can see black marks all the way to the sand.
Yeah.
Man.
So.
Yeah, it was crazy. All right, guys, walk safe.
You don't hit him with the question?
Oh. Yeah. All right, Brett. We ask everybody this.
I like this.
If you could go back to a certain point in your life, you can't go back and change anything. You can't become legal. You can't, tell yourself the winning lotto numbers. You can just go back and live the same as you did. Is there a time you'd go back to, or are you happiest right now?
I would honestly say that I would just go back to probably I'd just like to start over being 18. I mean, I'd say 20, maybe let's just say 20, because I had everything I kind of wanted. I mean, I wasn't into race cars yet, but like you said, if I know I can't change anything, that's cool, because I know that I'll eventually be into cars.
Race cars.
But at 20, I had everything I wanted. I had a family and stuff already. I had my kiddos. I mean, we have my kiddos right here with me, so I had everything. So it would just be an opportunity to relive it again, which, I mean, who wouldn't want that, right? To re-experience everything. If
That's
I can't
a dope
change
new
it,
answer, Limpy.
Like I can't change it. I can't do anything to it. I just want to go relive it again. So I'm going to start like when I'm 20, when I had everything. So that'd be cool.
I love it. Okay, so this is the hard part that everyone fails on, but I don't think you will, because you don't have that part. But who are we thanking? sponsors, like what makes it roll?
Oh, everything, like my whole program, from top to bottom, I'd say, from start to finish, from beginning to end, is my boy Brad Fahey Motorsports. He's the one that's kind of kept the ball rolling, does all my tuning, fab work, and has since day one. UPR was one of the first companies that jumped on board with me. Outlaw Race Engines has always made sure we've had parts we need. You know what I mean? My fuel injector connection out of, or fuel injector innovations out of Oklahoma. My boy Kyle does all my injector cleaning for me. Couldn't do it without him, keeping the atomizers nice. Strange helps me, man. That's what, thank God we had those Strange brakes on the rear of the Mustang, slowing me down as much as it did. So, Strange Engineering, Nitrous Express, Forced Inductions. Everybody that it really helps me. My kiddo, he's always been there to make sure all of our prep work's done and ready to go. My boy Brian, that's out riding around doing wheelies somewhere. You guys for motivating me. You, Jasper, Limpy. I've been watching Limpy. I remember watching Limpy when I didn't even have a car, just sitting here being one of those kids that's watching Limpy's live videos and watching Limpy bang the light on the street. Never in a million years that I'd even imagine I'd be homies with Limpy, let alone having safety meetings and him. I never would have thought Limpy'd be opening my door, giving me his dick. You know what I mean?
I hear you, dog.
Hey, take my dick for a ride, bro. Take my dick for a ride. Like, I never thought that would happen. all the fans, dude, all the followers, that's the most important to me, because like my whole point of my program is just trying to prove that the little guy can do it. The little guy can go out there and be competitive. You don't have to have these billet engines. You don't have to have a baller program. You just got to have some really good help, some good people in your corner, and you got to be willing to test and put in the work. So, I'm trying to be that token trophy people's child. You know what I mean?
People's champ.
Yeah, or people's champ. Yeah, that just, is trying to show that you don't have to have all that. You don't have to have the budget. Like my boy Tim Rigby, dude, I couldn't do a lot of it without him showing me a bunch of suspension tuning stuff. Dude, Jeff Thomas, without him in my corner, my program wouldn't have the, that we got. We would have no travel, my friend. So, everybody that's always involved, everyone that I've always raced, Nate, everybody that keeps me motivated to be faster, people that gap me, people that I gap, everybody plays a factor, dude. And everything that I do, my whole motivation, everything, it's fueled by everything. Mainly the fans and the followers. I love that. I love that to a T. Being out in public and people telling me, dude, I love your YouTube, or I love watching what you're doing. I've been following you forever. One thing that I got to say that really was freaking rad to me, that kid that was in that finals against Waylon in that red Mustang, he just put that car together, but he'd been following me for like 5 years. And he just told me, he's like, dude, you kind of motivated me to go for it and proved that, like, you don't have to have a baller program. So I went for it and I just started to throw a car together, and I've been following you for years. And so to me, that was rad, like to help to be a part of his inspiration. And he's in the finals against Waylon, dude. And like, dude, he beat Brandon Mobugan James. You know what I mean? Like, dude, he had his hands full and he put in work. That's freaking rad. I love that. I love seeing people be successful. I love watching me be successful, not trying to be cocky. I love watching myself grow. You know what I mean? I love the fans and everything on YouTube. I love it, man. It's a whole package deal, bro. It's all of it. The whole lifestyle, man, is amazing, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
We got we got one. Here's I think that video that you're kind of talking about with Nate. I think this is it.
Oh yeah, that's when I thought I had him, and then he got me. That's on that surface too. Yeah, the get down surface. Yeah, and we got to cruise back together, man. That was one of my most favorite times right there.
Hell yeah, that's a good video right there.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. I love that video. I watch that video all the time. I love that. Dude,
anybody else you want to thank?
Program. Man, everybody. And if I missed you, I'm sorry, but I think I covered. I think I covered everyone.
Hey.
My wife? for putting up with all my BS and being gone all the time and being on the road 100% and, you know, leaving her at home with the thank you. Yeah, you thank you, big dog. My kiddos too, like just the family, you know, he lives in Arizona now, but for years he put up with all my, I mean, you know how it is testing, Jasper does, and you guys that are racers, you know how it is when you test and sometimes you get frustrated, stuff doesn't work, and you know, your family takes the brunt of that when you're like, oh gosh damn it, what'd you do? Or, you know what I mean? And they take the brunt of that and they just eat it up. They just take it. So you're right, you know what I mean? And there's my boy Brian right there. Like I said, he's the reason why I am in this shit. You know what I mean? He's the reason why I
boy?
I got into cars and you know what I mean? Yeah, my camera's goofy.
Oh, it's Brian. What up, man?
Oh, that's
freaking can't see
Jasper.
that far.
Jasper Graham and Olympia.
Oh, I can't see that far on my glasses, but
you're old. I get it. No big deal. No
hey, we're old with glasses too. I got contacts in right now.
I was like, damn, I can't even really see.
These are readers. I can't see shit now. I'm fucking high as fuck too, so it don't matter.
Yeah, me too. That's why I had to do some wheelies real quick.
Amen, John, for sure. Amen. Race in peace for now. But like I said, man, I think I covered everyone, and he's been like, I didn't helping him, and it just kind of transitioned to, you know, years after that, he was kind of helping me. And I mean, he's got a car. I'll go in there and show you a car in a minute. He's got a car. He races, but there was for a few years where I was every single day after work. Hey, Brian, I'm going testing. Hey, I'm going testing. Hey, I'm going testing.
He almost wore us out.
And he's like, come on, bro, you tested yesterday. And I said, yeah, but I know what I need to run to be competitive, and I'm not there yet. And I don't want to go out and look like a dork. I want to go out and be competitive. Like, I want to come out swinging. I want to come out of nowhere and people be like, damn, where did that kid come from, you know? So I wore everybody out. I did, man. I wore all my friends out. My kiddo, my friends. I mean, there's always arguments, right? With good family and friends racing and shit. There's always arguments, but it's just about, you just get by, you get through it, and that's part of it. You know what I mean? It's just part of the deal. So
fuck yes, it is.
I got one last question.
Okay.
I got one last question. And you can enlighten people.
Question.
I don't know if people know. I don't know if people know. But how many Mustangs have you had?
53.
Wait, I got a story. Wait, I got a story. Hold on. Let me tell you a cool story.
53 Mustangs, bro.
This asshole brought home 3 in 1 week, and I wanted one. I was in a Honda, and I'm like, bro, I want one of these Mustangs. I had some money, and I'm like, so he comes home. I'm like, let me test drive this one. So I back out of the driveway, and I come back and he goes, why were you such a bitch? Like, what are you doing?
Drove it like a little girl, bro.
Oh, dude. So he comes home with one a couple days later and like, let me take it for a ride.
Oh, no. Yeah. You drove my white one to see if you liked it. And he drove my like kind of daily driver race car at the time. And I was like, why'd you drive that thing like a girl, bro? Like, what the hell was that?
So he comes home with another one a couple days later. And I'm like, let me drive this one. I backed out in reverse on the limiter. First gear, second gear, all the way around the whole neighborhood, 2 blocks completely sideways. Came back around the corner with the tires blowing off and it's smoking everywhere. I'm like, here you go. Oh, it was great. I'm like, he never said that again.
That's why I was like, that's how you should have drove it, bro. What the heck, dude? Like,
oh, I drifted that thing around all 2 blocks worth. That was great.
Oh, that's what you should do with the Mustang. That's what they were designed for.
That was funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And look, I got one now.
You have 2.
I got 2 in the driveway now.
I've probably had at least 40 or more.
That's awesome. Yep, I've had 53. A lot of Fox bodies, a lot of SN95s.
I like all the new ones and the SN95s and new edges too.
Yep.
I don't think I've had 50 cars in my life.
Oh, dude, I bet I've had.
Brent's had way more than that.
I bet I've had over 100 vehicles.
I don't think I've had
over 75.
I think Brent's had 200.
I wouldn't even be able to probably give you an accurate number.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't even honestly tell you. I mean, if we're counting cars that have just been in my possession, like I might have never even drove them, or it'd be an astronomical number.
Oh yeah, like I said,
like people wouldn't believe me. I promise. Like, wouldn't even
put a battery in it, sell it for $5,000.
Oh, yeah, it's been. I used to be so bad in it.
Like,
I used to I'd go pick up a car in a trailer, and I'd have it sold before I even got home. Or like there was times where he'd be with me. I'm like, hey, we're making a pit stop. He's like, where? I said, I sold this thing. He's like, We didn't even get home yet. And I said, yeah,
Go
it's
buy
cool.
one for $600. The lady's like, I don't know what's wrong with it. This guy puts a battery in it, drives it on the trailer, takes it home and sells it for $5,000. I'm like, oh my God, there's no way that just
That
happened
lady
right
was
now.
so mad. She tried to buy it for $2,000 while it was on the trailer. She said, I'll give you $2,000 for it back. I said, sorry.
I've had
Mine.
people
A battery.
give me so many cars, like just legitly be like, "Hey man, do you want this?" Well, what do you mean? Like how
That'd
much?
be rad.
Just get it out of my driveway, man. I'm just sick of seeing. Okay, like load it
That'd be
up.
cool.
I bet I got.
Hey,
25
anybody
bucks
on
that way.
anybody on live wants to give your boy some cars, I'm down with it, bro. Like, what's up?
Yeah,
I
that's
like
why
cars.
I said anytime anyone said it, I was like, yeah, I'll take. I mean, even if I didn't want it, I'd just scrap it for $500. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll get it out of here. Like, so
free quads.
many.
Yeah, that was rad. I couldn't even say anything. Yep, I'll take them all. Come on. But I don't even live here, so what am I gonna do? You know?
Free Honda quad, I'll take it.
I mean, I've even bought them to just trade for something. Like legit, like what do you need? Oh, I need a car. Okay, go buy a car and be like, does this work? And
I've
trade
seen
for
Brent
some
go to the
fucking
gun shop.
Banshee or something.
I've seen this guy go to the gun shop.
Wait, hang on what you're about to say, because some of the stuff I might have done has been illegal, and you might not want to talk about it online.
I've seen him go buy a bunch of stuff and then take it straight and trade it for cars. Like, I'm like, dude, you have that thing in your possession for 15 minutes.
Yep.
Hey, I remember, dude, I wanted this pre-runner so bad that was in Bullhead. I wanted this little Ranger so bad. The guy's like, I tried to trade this dude all kinds of stuff. He's like, the only thing I want's a Honda Civic. And I'm like, well, I don't have a Honda Civic. I don't even like Hondas, dude. So I went and bought a Honda Civic on my way to go look at this truck. I bought a Honda, stopped, traded him the truck, drove it home. Like, oh man, I remember being young doing all kinds of stuff. Like just leaving at wee hours of the night, getting home, barely in time to go to work. Like, I mean, yeah. That's the stuff that we used to do. I wish I would have known was gonna be funny and popular on YouTube, because like all that.
Oh
goofy
God,
shit
dude. Well, I mean, I might also, like you said, I might be locked up because.
Yeah, some of it probably would have got us locked up, but dude, it wouldn't have mattered because the money that we would have made on YouTube would have paid for it. Yeah.
Part of what we were doing was probably cool, and then the other 80% that happened on the way to doing this and while we were doing this would have got us in a lot of trouble. Like,
yeah, we would have definitely had to edit some videos, but it would have been awesome. So it would have been.
No, it would have been sweet.
They don't want the convertible
right now, dude.
So put the top up.
Just because I'm sure
I didn't even know about it.
He's not listening. My buddy right now dates this crazy chick. So my buddy's like, he's 43 and this chick's like 20. And she's like fucking crazy, dude. Like, and I tell him all the time, dude, if we recorded this shit, made a doc, it'd be the hottest show in the entire universe. Swear to God. It's so fucking crazy every time he tells me his story. Like,
yeah, dude. Like, even I used to have a crazy neighbor that was out of her mind. She'd just yell and scream. I'm gonna I think
the dude from Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, she's passed away now. So full disclosure, I think I could probably openly talk about it. But she used to yell and scream. I used to cut slits in my screen window when she was out in her backyard yelling at herself. I had slits in my screen window where I'd stick my airsoft gun through and shoot her with my airsoft gun real quick. And she'd be yelling at no one and she'd get hit with it real quick and be like, fuck you, motherfucker! You know what I mean? And like not even know what's going on. Like,
she was out there though. She was out there. I took one video.
Oh yeah, that's our style right there. Like,
I remember she threw a bunch of stuff at my wife. My wife got home from grocery shopping one time and like she like tried to spray my wife with the garden hose and threw didn't she throw like a piece of wood or something at mom or I don't remember. So anyway, I go to like act like I'm gonna talk to this lady, right? Yeah, I am. Tim, I'm from Kingman, bro.
You guys wouldn't even let me outside when she was.
Everyone.
I go to like
a friend request.
I go to pretend like I'm going to talk to her, and then I just blast her with the garden hose, bro. Just oh man, like
everything.
Soaked her whole entire everything because she's yelling and screaming at me, telling me that I'm
talking like 5 a.m.
She's telling me that I'm in her attic trying to steal all of her stuff. Get out of her attic and get out of her ceiling.
Get your whores out of my attic.
She knew that my wife climbed down her chimney, and I'm like, dude,
get your whores out of the attic.
Yeah, get your whore out of my attic. Oh my God, dude, it was ridiculous.
Hey, she cemented her fucking chimney and foamed her foamed her vents with foam
With,
her ceiling.
Yeah, cans of great stuff foam or whatever. She filled the vents full of that great stuff foam and shit
Because she
thought people were coming in through the vents.
She was out there. They ripped the house down recently.
Yeah, she was
so
something
crazy.
special, dude.
Dude, wow.
Yes, they're down there. They're down there.
Yeah, we've kind of kept them on hold for a minute. Well, all right, Brent, thank you so much for coming on.
Yep, for sure, guys. I got a bunch of
those stories from start to finish and not even talked about race cars. So I promise you, I'm gonna have you back on in like we should have him back on in like a week or two, and me and him will just go back and forth with wild stories from our past, and it'll be the best ever fucking.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, yeah,
that.
we could sit for hours. Yeah, it's sit for hours and be smoking. I'm telling you, I'm about to go smoke right now. So y'all have a good one, man.
Later.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate you. Like I said, you guys always motivate me. Everybody watching motivates me.
You motivate me too, bud. We love you so much, man. You're everything right with racing.
Hell yeah. Later, guys.
Later, bro. Oh, god dang, that was quick. I was like, god dang, I didn't even do nothing.
I kept waiting 17 minutes. I was like, they're gonna.
Jasper's on it. Jasper's on it. Like,
Kate don't play these games. Kate will go find something else to do.
I was gonna say, I kept getting up to go find other shit. So
see, I knew it, dude. I was like, my clock is running on Kate.
Oh boy. Let me get to this. We got some fan submissions, I think. I don't know. I can't remember which ones are which. So we'll just do
is a creative genius.
She sent me one of them last night and said that she sent you 8 more.
Me?
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh no.
No, she sent me a lot.
That's why I said she sent me one and then told me in the next comment that she sent you 8 more of them.
Yeah, well, I have some for the show tomorrow night too.
Oh, good.
Oh boy, I see the.
I saw Sherm Richard in here.
Richard,
congratulations, Sherm, on the buyback win this weekend. And Brian White came back for his first race and kicked everyone's ass.
We'll let y'all meet Richard here.
I saw that. That's so cool.
It is so cool. The mask glows in the dark.
Who made it?
Amazing.
You should probably fill the lights for us.
I don't know.
And then did you notice he's burning a blunt?
Yeah, he's got blunt.
That's why he's so cool.
And he's flipping you off because I always flip people off.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And thank you to Jet Black for posting our seedseller.com.
I was just trying to type in chat. Heck yeah. Well, I was going to say fuck yeah, but I was like, I don't know if you can swear in chat.
Fuck it, why not?
Yeah, fuck. What the fucking fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know the YouTube
When
rules.
have you ever known me not to swear? Like, I have to try so hard when I go shoot photos or do a wedding or I can't even like not swear.
Yeah, I'm not monetized anymore on YouTube, so I guess it don't fucking matter.
Well, I can't even get into the chat, so
the show ruined that with all the TV clips and Prison Mike.
Well, that and plus the other show.
The other show's even crazier. Or the original one with you and Happy, where like the chick was riding the shifter.
I think that was that might have been the first straw that was noticed.
Yeah, that was like the beginning of the end right there.
What's your other show?
We about 4 other dudes. We talk about whatever. We're usually in the ditch because I'm usually
naked.
No, I'm in the ditch. Like I'm usually high as fuck. because
I was like, what kind of dick show is this? You with four
Yeah,
other
we're just gonna
dudes?
go with they're naked. They are probably naked. They are naked sometimes. Happy's
Is this an-
naked all the time on there.
This is an
well,
only
Happy's naked
Oh,
because he
what's
usually
going on?
shits on himself because that's what
Like-
happens.
Happy's always naked.
But yeah, we're usually live for like
Sensible.
5 or 6 hours. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's bad about.
But
He
what
has
we
a
were
bid-
talking about,
He's
the
from
ones
Kentucky
that
and he has a
started it,
bidet.
there used to be a Limpy and Happy show. It was kind of like mine and Limpy's show, but it was Limpy and Happy, and it was, let's just say, it was uncut, raw footage of shit,
Oh,
and it
we got
was
some
wild.
OnlyFans girls on. We had
like
just
Howard
Brent-
Stern.
Yeah,
kind of.
pretty similar. I mean, without Bushwick and some
Yeah.
of them, but
And then the old lady got a longer machete, so I had to like, whoa.
we'll back this down. So what did you guys do this weekend?
Worked on Saturday, cleaned on Sunday. Ooh, so exciting.
No shows, no classes.
No shows this weekend. Well, we had, what did we have at the shop? Oh, mushroom growing class.
Mushroom. Yep, the mushroom
Nice.
intermediate with Miss Vicious.
Mm-hmm.
She's amazing. She's from the Detroit Psychedelic Society, but she goes all over the country teaching and speaking. She's
Well,
a
that's
nice
way
person.
awesome that she comes to your guys' place and teaches too. That's
Yeah,
Yeah, she had just been down in like Oklahoma doing the mushroom fest down there.
Yep.
So,
Isn't that where Paul Stamets was too, or is that the psychedelic conference we're going to?
he's listed on some of the stuff at the psychedelic conference, but I did like not all of it. So I don't want to be like, yeah, Paul Stamets is going to be there if he's not.
Right, I feel that. That's a
I got
huge
it.
name, though.
Yeah, I think most people know it. Well, I don't know. I know we
Tim
know.
Hubbard asked who you were, Kate, but Tim Hubbard did not accept my friend request. So,
I was about to say I don't know who that name
My
is.
friend requested you, Tim.
Who is what? How do you Morgan Doffer?
Morgendorfer.
My feelings
What
are a
is
little
that?
hurt.
What is
Daria?
that? Yeah.
Na, 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 na. You don't remember Daria?
I do.
That
You
was
remember
the
Jerry
show,
Dad?
right?
That's
Mhm.
on MTV, I thought, right?
Yeah, I think it started on like Beavis and Butthead or something.
Yes.
Oh,
Do you
did it?
remember Eon
Shit,
Flute?
I remember Beavis and Butthead, but I don't. Maybe. What's up, Tony?
Yeah,
You
watch
guys
some old
remember
Daria
Eon
episodes.
Flux?
Everyone go friend Tim Hubbard. That's what his page looks like. We'll just leave that up for a little while.
You won't accept mine, so I'm not happy with Tim right now.
What's
Oh, boy.
you gotta unaccept it and then retry again. Everyone that he
Okay.
didn't accept, just retry
Just keep
over
trying.
and over and over again. Never.
I mean, he's watching
ever,
right now. He
ever
wants
stop.
to interact, but he doesn't want to be my friend.
I think it was on MTV.
It was on MTV.
I think it reran on Comedy Central a lot though.
Mm.
Daria's friend, Jane, I think her name was.
Yeah.
I remember it, but I don't remember it.
Yes, Kate.
It was kind of like the same artist as that did Doug.
It was pretty similar, yeah, like simple line drawings.
Yeah.
Like how? Well, like what year was this?
97? Ah,
I would say like late 90s.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would be no, that's probably why I
said
don't
no,
remember it.
not gonna
Like, Daria
I
was pretty like formative to my personality early years.
I was almost in my
97.
I was almost in my
97,
30s.
yeah.
Okay,
For
I was
5
almost-
seasons.
I was almost
Like
in my
that
30s.
was the
Yes. It was pretty good.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, he says. Beavis and Butthead are back and they're funny.
Are they? Where are they
Oh,
on?
Jasper, Tim's threatening you.
Oh,
Oh,
she
boy.
does have a couple of like that is some like Kate vibe.
Oh yeah, dude, like it's very I mean, do you do you remember like Janine Garofalo?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yes, I love Jane.
Yeah,
Uh-oh,
Janine Garofalo is like a very deadpan female.
Everyone
Santa-
already has my cell phone number and address from my
Yeah,
damn
yes, we'll get
photography
it out right
page.
now. It's not a
Tim
threat.
accepted me. Thank you, Tim. I feel much better.
Question about shrooms. I see chocolate bars and gummies. Are they any good?
Yes, they're very good.
No, it depends on like if you're talking about the like gas station ones, the like mass produced
yes,
ones. No, don't eat those.
Don't eat those.
Because they got weird shit in them and whatever. But if it's like
your buddy made them, then eat them.
Yeah, I would say if it's like a reputable buddy type of thing, it is like very much back to the days of do you know someone that knows someone with those like I would not get any of the like Facebook Marketplace ones because like so when the Delta 8 gummies got real popular in Michigan, like basically Jasper and I knew all the people that were like big time extracting, not like personally knew them, but knew of them, right? All the people that were big time extracting. It's like Delta 8 gummies like flood the market. And a lot of the Delta 8 shit's like hemp distillate that's been converted. So like knowing that at that point in time, no one in the States like processing hemp distillate to that extent, and certainly no one's wasting their fucking time turning it into Delta 8 THC, like all of that shit was just dirty leftover stuff from other states, like right now the Delta 8 weed is really popular. Okay, that's hemp with terpenes on it and other shit, like
and other shit.
Fight me if you want to about how great it is. It's fucking gross. And the mushroom gummies are like the equivalent of that, in my opinion. So I would say if it's like, oh yeah, those go for it.
What I was gonna say about mushroom chocolates though, they can be a lot stronger sometimes. Like surprisingly stronger.
Yeah, mushrooms are like very what's the adaptogen dependent, like
right. Like I'm not saying don't do it, I'm just saying like be aware that little tiny chocolate might take you to a new dimension.
Well, yeah, because like eating sugar with them makes it their uptake faster.
Yep.
So like depending on how you personally metabolize it.
I didn't know the science, I just knew it could fuck you up a lot quicker with a little.
I kind of find a lot of the mushrooms or the chocolates like hard to eat at this point. Like I don't like the taste of mushrooms. I one time tried to I made myself peanut butter toast with peanut butter and chocolate chips and mushrooms on it because I thought that would be an easy way to eat them. And it was just like so fucking dry. It was such a dry chore to like get through the whole thing. So now when I eat certain things and I can really taste the mushrooms, I'll get I'm like the rip of my mouth behind my nose, I call it the old familiar tingle.
That's a cute
There's the the mushroom showing up, so to speak.
I love new dimensions, it says. How was your guys' week and weekend? You went to a race?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
We went to Milan, PYLP.
Pour your own puddle.
Yeah. Look at that. They're picking it up.
Pick your own. Never mind.
It was
pour your own puddle. Sticky shit.
It was a
what is it a puddle of
weekend.
though?
Usually it's prep, like a stickum prep.
Which is
it's kind of like a traction compound, it's supposed to make it where your tires stick and you can go. It stays planted.
I know, but if you're it's made out of these several ingredients.
So basically, back in the day, we used to just use like Coke products or pop products,
Okay, I was seriously imagining you pouring molasses out or something. You know?
Yeah. I mean, anything that's real sticky and sugary and
no shit.
Like that. Yeah.
So are there lots of bees and shit all over there?
No, look at them lips. Did y'all see them lips?
It seems like you would have an extra amount of bees or ants and shit cleaning up after the race later.
Oh yeah, we can see this.
That's okay.
Okay, I didn't know. I'll just let you know.
He said that's okay.
I like an open book. You can't tell. I ain't hiding anything. We already look mental. I'm just mentioning Nathan from Single Source. That's who I'm probably spelling this wrong. Oops, it's not too Um,
Oh, there it is.
The lead singer from Iron Maiden.
Who?
That's on the comments. It said R.I.P. former lead singer of Iron Maiden.
there's
Oh,
your winner,
Paul
Ryan
Dion.
White. First race back.
Damn, he got that car back done quick.
Yeah,
He
he
probably
did.
had to.
That
He had to
was
I bet
awesome.
he had to clip it. I bet. So where'd it go?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we're gonna run that auction. I'm gonna run that auction tomorrow on all those clips and parts and get that money to those people down there. These are just some of the pictures I shot because I got my ass kicked really fast. That new turbo makes so much more power that my tiny 44 millimeter gates don't work anymore. There's your winner in hard tire. So between Joe and Erica Munson, they won every single hard tire event at PYOP this year. I thought that was really cool. I mean, right there he is pulling the wheels on hard tires.
Wow.
On the backside. Very impressive.
And then a chick one?
Check out this photo I shot, though.
That's amazing,
Whoa.
dude. Really good.
Yeah. And I went to Arizona this weekend.
You went to Arizona?
Yep.
Oh.
That's where I got Richard.
I thought I shared. What's the
Cooters in Texas right now.
Yeah?
Having a fun time.
Where at?
I don't know.
I didn't know if he was close.
I didn't have the heart to tell him it was real nice here today too. This morning he was like, "It's beautiful out here."
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a rough winter here because it's unseasonably cool right now. Usually, I mean, even around Halloween, it's still pretty warm here. Usually, it's in the 90s, mid 90s or so.
Whoa!
But, I mean, it's low 70s right now. So, where I'm at.
Jasper, you'll just look at other cars right in front of yours.
What I do?
Oh,
I don't know why it's like not letting me scroll through his photos for some reason. There we go.
Don, why'd you go to jail?
Damn.
Yeah, that sounds like a story.
Damn.
Oh,
Donkey.
Donkey.
Donkey Balls went to jail.
That sucks.
What for?
Do you have to pick between the dude's legs? What?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, Edge Milburn.
I was
120 to 50 mph. Oh no.
Oh boy.
How can I do it?
He had the nitrous going.
yeah, they were burning off the prep. I actually like this because then the puddle don't get too huge.
Yeah.
Stop, collaborate, and listen.
Well, this is because Alec kept trying to like grab my junk, so I had
Oh, you have one of them dudes? I was at Outlaw Racing this weekend, and I always thought Jason, he always like grabbed my Webbles. They do it different in Arizona, man. I'm telling you. Especially Jason. Damn,
he took a really good photo of my car.
God, hell yeah. Let her rip, Tater Chip.
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
Yeah.
So this thing right here is building so much boost that these little things right here and right here can't keep up. So my car all weekend will make 42 pounds of boost with the CO2 off.
Wow.
Like let off the button and at about the 2.2
What did spring?
She's making 40 pounds.
Springs fuck up or what?
No, just the wastegates are too small. I like remember when we talked about at War in the Woods how precision turbos make a lot more power than a lot of company. My experience with that is very true. Like we put that on at War in the Woods, we were targeting that much boost that quick. So we never even noticed there was a gate issue. Once I tried to backside race it and turn it down, it was an issue. Like, it was rough. Tim knows from experience. He has the softest hands of any dude I've ever known.
And the moistest lips. I was going to show him.
Tim, if you can remember, yell at that Milwaukee guy.
Are you smoking on, sister? Coughing like that?
Well, it's mostly trying not to laugh at Jasper. I love Jasper's like cough because it sounds like a car turning over.
I like that.
She did a pretty good impersonation of it.
It was pretty good.
I'm in trim jail right now, and I don't know which plants I'm trimming up.
Is this something you grew in the backyard, or what's going on?
Oh yeah, this is some backyard babies.
Awesome. So the possum left it alone.
The possum left it alone.
Let's see it again. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready. There you go.
I mean, it's like it's not like it's one whole bud.
Yeah,
brand,
I know.
But, you know.
Yeah.
I got 2 jars of weed from my plant.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you grow?
Not too great, but not too shabby.
What'd you grow?
Honestly, I know it's from SoFem, but I can't. I have to look. Actually, I'll know in just.
What'd you grow, Kate?
Right now.
Super lemon haze.
What's that?
Super lemon haze.
No, it's
Thank God, it's
Thailand. I think from World of Seeds is I think what this is. Or Pakistan, I mean.
We got Big Stank on here. Here's a video he shared me.
Did you send it to me?
It was Oreo's McFlurry.
Is this on here? I can't see.
Oh, he did send it to me.
Is this on there?
Holy cow, that was the final picture?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna have to show that.
All right. What the hell?
Where's Big Matt? Like, where the fuck is Matt Jones?
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
It's Matt.
Where the hell did Tim Hubbard go? What'd you send that to me on, Tim? Right under Nathan. Why are you not on here?
Kate, someone wants to know how you wash your weed for
He's on my phone,
Yeah.
not on.
for bugs.
Oh,
Hey,
Looks
Mark.
nice, Tank. That looks
I
nice.
do 3 buckets, and I do like water, and then water with peroxide, and then water. So I do like basically I plunge it, and then but like plunge it and shake it, and then plunge it and shake it, and then plunge it and shake it. So like water and peroxide, then water again, and so like I knew that I had a resident spider in one of my plants because like I would say hi to him when I would go visit my plant.
Now you're smoking them?
Well, I couldn't find him when I was like trimming it. And like basically what I do is like as I'm cutting the branches down, I'll go through and do like, I mean, I don't know how much you can tell what is and is not on there still, but I'll do like, I basically go through and do this around the plant and chop off like the end of the sugar leaves and all the fan leaves. And then I'll put like, come here, you little bitch. Like a branch like this at a time in like one of those hanging nets, or historically before I got that net, I would just hang large parts of branches like this, like throughout my basement. And then go through when they're like crackable, dry, and retrim them again. I have 2 trim bags. I don't know who I loaned them to. So if you borrowed one and you're watching, give it back. Because I like the trim bags. Trim bags are my favorite. But anyway.
That's what I got. That's what I use.
Yeah, I like them. I don't know what else to say.
Well, people are like, oh, it leaves crow's feet. Like, okay, it's not a person doing a bad job. It's like a tool to make your shit easier, So I like to say actually that it's like having your buddy come over and pre-trim, but he doesn't know what crow's feet are, So like doesn't understand crow's feet or bag appeal. So you just have to go through and clean up such a small amount of stuff. The trim bags are so great, but everybody acts like they don't use them.
I'm hearing lots of people switching back to HPS.
Yeah, so I think that I think the spectrum on lots of LED lights really fucking sucks. And then 2, I think that especially like in Michigan, people don't account for like the amount of heat that the HPS lights like add to your room. So like I remember when LED lights got real cheap and we would have people call all the time, like in the fall, that first fall, like I got powdery mildew and stuff. Like, yeah, your room's way fucking colder than it's used to be,
Yeah.
I just ordered a new light actually, because Jeff was telling me I needed to be around 320 watts, and I think that's what I bought. I think I bought a 340 watt light.
What kind?
It's can't remember. I got it on Amazon. I can't remember what it is.
Not like a brand, but like a fluorescent HPS.
Yeah. Bring
LED.
it up. Yeah, it's LED.
An LED.
Nothing like a brand new HPS.
What is that?
New is always better.
You mean like the auto pots? Okay, so I just got
everything.
One of our like regular customers bought, I think he bought out like a facility of these like auto pots, and like I really like the like grow carrots in theory, but like they're hard to get dialed in. People will say.
Oh, we used those for a long time. What are they called? They're called something else.
The grow carrots.
Yeah, at least back when we bought them, there was only one brand, and they were called something funny. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, I can't ever remember the name of them either. But everyone knows what you're talking about. Grow carrot. What's that?
Oh yeah, Spider Farmer. It's Spider Farmer 4500 SE 4500.
SE.
Oh, the
for like it's for like a 5
make sure to check the carrots every day because they'll just quit sometimes or clog up.
Yeah, well, and that's like if one plant is too close to the fan or something, and it dries out faster, then they'll all get fucked. But so these autopot systems, it's like you have a passive flow water like reservoir, and then it goes down, and so the pot sits like the water flows into the bottom, right? And there's like a little float in the bottom, right? So when the water runs out and the float sits, it like pops up on the back and opens the valve to let water run in. And then once it's full enough, it'll float and close the valve again.
Yeah, it's cool.
So you put hydrogen in the bottom of your thing, and then, water, and the roots will grow down and then develop a little wicking system for themselves. So I'm actually pretty excited to try that because.
Can you notice the difference between hydroponic tasting more? You can taste the water in it in the weed.
Yeah, so that's it. Like you can still grow, like I can still grow like organically because I don't ever. Yeah. I mean, I feed them teas and shit, but I mostly do like water only dirts if I can, So I can still run just like straight water, or I guess if I want to replace or clean a bunch of tubing, which I don't, I could still feed them teas. I don't, man. Like
I know
it's the best way to grow. Like whatever you're gonna fucking do all the time, because at some point it's a chore.
No, dude, reset day is
many days in a row, you're fucked. So
I think it was more back in the day, Limpy, that hydro tasted like hydro. Nowadays, you can
I remember back in the day, you could taste the hydro, but
like all jungle.
I haven't had hydro. I don't think.
Yeah. Well, I think hydro is like people's first ability to just like fucking push nutrients.
Yeah.
So like It wasn't that the weed tasted
Hydro's
good.
better. It's just not practical.
What's that?
I believe that hydro's better. It's just not practical. So like when you get caps on numbers, it's not practical to run hydro. But if you're like Jungle Boys in California and you can have unlimited pretty much number of plants in your facility, they grow in hydro cubes, but they grow like a 2 foot tall stalk. So it's like perfect. Every single one of them are perfect bud. There is no larf. There is no nothing, but they have like 10,000 compared to what we could do weight wise with like 200, 500.
Crazy.
Well, that's the thing. They have a super specific system that is dialed in, and they have people whose full-time job it is to make their little sea of green plants grow perfectly.
I don't know. Jungle Boys has mad flavor on their weed.
Yeah. So like what I think the problem with people that try to do that shit at home is like, one, you're not spending nearly that much time on it. Two, your shit's not that nice, you know? So like, you know, hydro problems. I tell people hydro sucks.
Yeah, Jeff's been using this stuff.
That's what I
all of them have it.
The teas and organic
that's what I did with my that girl that I have.
This shit worked really good. I will say that. Oh, I seen the tea once. It looked nasty.
So if you can taste the hydro, isn't that just poorly flushed product? Well, I mean, if it has only ever been grown on like weird shit nutrients, you can't, you know.
It just all depends. It's just like racing cars. There's a lot of different ways to get there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And everyone's gonna have certain things they like and don't like. Like way back in the beginning, remember, organic, in my opinion, was the trashiest of trash ever. Trash that like super soil that you can't ever flush, and then it all tasted the same. And there were like all these hippies and shit. It would love it. And I'm like, yo, this tastes like garbage and it don't even fucking burn. Like I got to light this thing 24 times. But nowadays, you know, people like everything get better at it and it's better now.
Okay, Jasper, though, do you remember when we wrapped up a bunch of fucking gross ass weed in newspaper with orange peels and stuck it on the couch for your dad?
Oh my God.
And he was like, oh yeah, this is the shit. Because he kept talking about how the weed we were smoking was gross and how you can't get shit like we used to. And we're like, Dave, you smoked brick weed. That was like, you smoked newspaper ink. Was I think the joke that I would always say, Dave, you're smoking newspaper ink.
Yeah, but there's all sorts of people that believe with all their life that weed back in 79 or 70 that they were smoking is better. And it's like,
well, it had like more full body cannabinoid. It was less THC.
Know, I remember that things were better too back in the day that technically weren't. I mean, it's just how I remember them because back then I got way more high because I didn't smoke like I do now. You know what I mean? So
I do be knowing what you mean.
That shit was fire. But that shit was like 3% THC, like just rocking all the fucking high.
I remember everything having seeds and having to have the huge tray and like constantly.
Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead always said if your weed didn't have seeds, then it was no good.
But I mean, you know, that was 15 years ago. People now.
Well, I mean, we're talking about someone that's took like 20 hits of acid in one night multiple times and just fried his existence until he just spewed out shit that made 0 sense.
Okay, listen though. So like the plants produce different terpenes and shit in response to stressors.
To what?
And in a way, reducing seeds is a positive stress. So there is like something to the idea that seeded out weed tastes differently to the extent that DJ Short, who made like the blueberry, you know, even when he's not making seeds on bud, like if he's just like growing weed to smoke it, he told me one time that he will like seed out a bottom branch so that the weed tastes like it's seeded because it tastes better to him.
That's interesting, dude. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Big Mark won Friday night at Mile and Frontside No Prep. Brought that old car out that he hadn't ran, and I don't even know how long. I think he did do like a
Mark
JJ
Softwell did? That's cool.
Came out and kicked everyone's ass. Yeah, that's the owner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the owner at 20 past 4.
Yeah, I used to work at 20 past 4 for a minute. They're nice people.
Yeah, let's see. I think I had a picture of him that we posted.
What you eating, Jasper?
I know he's been
vanilla
eating for like 20 minutes.
Oreos. They're really bad
Vanilla
for you. Don't eat
Oreos?
them. Yeah,
You're eating
I read an
fried
article
Oreos?
where Oreos are like possibly the worst thing you can eat.
Did we what? What did he say?
Dude,
This
he's
is
not
bud.
lying. Or Fallen Angel. I would always say Christmas bud was like the best. It was always the best weed at Christmas time.
Probably got smuggled up faster.
Well, I don't know
There's
who
Junior.
is their sweet. Aw, that's a nice picture.
Well, I mean, you think that, but he was laughing at
Yeah.
a kid who had just fell down and spilled all his ice cream into his face. And he chose to point and laugh at the dude.
Okay, the fact
No,
that
I'm
he's
just kidding.
I
Let
would
it
have
laugh.
too.
I have no idea what he's pointing at.
I would have
was gonna
too.
say, the fact that he's pointing makes it so much better.
But I thought that story sounded cooler.
It did. Good. I mean, you're a good storyteller.
No,
Nice.
yeah, Mark was rolling on Friday, man. That old car works. It's got like small block, 4-in twin turbos.
Twin turbos. He said bullshit.
No, Mark's always fast. He hasn't raced much this year, so I imagine he was busy trying to make money or something.
Hey,
That's
hey.
usually why we don't show up. Man, you guys all have like extra names. How did I not notice that?
Well, you
Limpy's
have
pleaded
Brian
the
Santana,
fifth.
and that's cool as fuck. I love Anchorman. Hi, Mark.
Yeah,
We
but I
should've-
mean, like, you guys all have like a caption with your name.
We should have came to your race. When's your next?
You don't know
one
how to do it?
out here?
When you log in, you can.
Put a
Yeah, when you
description
log-
down. You guys
Yeah.
probably should have just not told me how to do that.
Oh, shit.
But
When's your
yeah, I'm
next?
gonna have one next Monday. It's
No,
on.
when's your next race that's around here that Kate and I could come
On
to?
Onondaga on Saturday. That's super
This
close.
coming Saturday?
Yes.
I know where Onondaga is. Oh, you know what though? I'm going to the Michigan State game. For real.
Win Goldberg coming back on it. Oh boy.
Well, that'll be a good game because I think
Well,
State's gonna.
my
kick
friend
their
just
ass.
wanted to go, so I'm going. But yeah, it's a night game, I guess.
You heard me, E's and B's. Michigan State is gonna whoop the off Michigan.
What?
I know.
What?
That's not good because that's not the team I'm rooting for.
I know, because all you Jackson people root for Michigan.
I mean,
But I
I've
sold
already
all my drugs in high school at MSU,
just
so
gonna
you
say,
know
I've
that's
already
the
been
team I got to follow. They made me money. I mean, there's a legit reason why I root for Michigan State
I drank
because
and
I
burnt
was selling
couches.
drugs there while they were burning blue couches. in
That's
the
what I'm
street.
saying. I drank and burnt couches at MSU, but I smoked a lot of weed in Ann Arbor at Hash Bash. So I love both equally.
That's it, though. The rest of like, just to be real, Michigan has
Is it
hash
real?
bash and a bunch of ugly chicks and some weirdo doctor dudes.
There's a
MSU
lot of-
is like
listen,
pure
listen.
party town, fun, hot
Yeah.
chicks, cool dudes. Look, Jeff went there. Jeff graduated from MSU and sold twice the amount of drugs I sold there.
Okay, but Ann Arbor has a lot of different culture and a lot of different cuisines and shit. Like I learned a lot about different people there.
No, I'm just being a douchebag.
But
Indiana,
MSU was cool. I used to
Indiana
party-
is the real deal there, Ed. I think they showed that this weekend.
What are we talking about here?
Oh, not just gibberish.
No, I mean, what
Foosball.
sport? Oh,
Football.
foosball. Oh, did you go get Ed Too Tall already today?
Yeah.
Did he needs to look up who that is? He probably don't even know who that is.
But I do want to check out a race at Onondaga. That's right down the road. And I remember when that shit wasn't open and they
Oh,
had
it's at Michigan too. I was gonna say you'd probably catch it if you were leaving the Michigan State game because it's the early game, right? I think it's
I
at
don't-
like 1
I
o'clock.
don't know. I know it's a night game, and I was like,
Oh, it is a night game.
Uh-huh.
Well, then you should have tons of time to come down to Dega for a little while.
All right, I will stop and come
You're just
check
trying to
you guys
make
out.
excuses. It is. It's 7:30 start time. You guys aren't even going to leave till what? 5 o'clock? Or are you tailgating all day?
Oh no, dude, I'm too old for that. Are you kidding me?
I
I'm
am too, but
too old for that.
The
you see, that's
tailgate,
the
the
difference.
tailgate's
It's like
different
that
in Michigan.
Tailgating.
Uh.
All the Michigan dudes grow up, get responsible, and have money.
Is tailgating in Texas drinking in a parking lot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
but
is
I mean
insane.
tailgating in Texas.
So I didn't know if it was smoking in the parking lot up there. I didn't know.
When you're talking football
Obviously,
in Texas, like it's times 10 anywhere else.
No, tailgating is just standing in a parking lot drinking. It's the weirdest thing ever to me.
No, they all bring food.
Yeah,
I
there's
will
Yeah,
say
we have
this,
like
the tailgates I went
yeah,
to
we
were
have
dope
cookouts. They
because
have
there's like
big old cookouts and
nachos,
everything.
sloppy joes. Then I can get like a steak sandwich, then some donuts with some ice cream. Like you just keep walking.
Where's
you can eat it
everyone
all.
peeing though? Are there porta potties? Like you can't drink all day and not have to pee. I'm sorry.
I've never really drank in my life, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, like, but very rarely, you know what I mean? So, like, I've never had that. I gotta go pee, and I'm also a dude, so like, I'll slip in between two car doors or something, or lay under a truck like in a push-up. Whatever I gotta do.
I did it this weekend, getting gas on the way home because the store was closed inside. So I just fucking opened I'm pumping gas.
Every time I laugh now, I'm trying to figure out if I'm
Is your
sounding
wife
like a car.
No, that's why. Well,
No, it's when you
if I did
cough.
it, I would open her door and pee on her.
Oh, it's
no,
the
you would
cops. I
not.
didn't even pay attention to my laugh.
Oh boy.
No, it's when you cough.
Make sure she ain't coming in with the kill knife.
She might.
That was timed perfect. Like that was the cough and the impression at the same time. It was close. I like it. It really was close. Oh man. Oh, I got a funny video that I had. This one.
Oh, hold on. I got another video.
Kick it. You got a bunch more videos.
Yeah, I know. I got to see what I
Fish
don't
guy,
even know.
post
I don't even
them.
know which ones they are.
69, ready, hot.
That's pretty accurate.
Oh man.
That-
And another one.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
What do I got to go somewhere special to see a reel that I posted?
I don't know. Here's a good one.
Cleveland, don't you see? This is why your wife left you. You don't have any passion. Sometimes a woman wants to see her man be a man. You gotta push back a little. You gotta get a little rough. Oh, God, Peter, hit me.
Yeah.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Get it,
I love
Jasper.
Family Guy and Lois so much. So that's awesome.
Go ahead, Jasper.
That one was so good.
That was very good.
Okay, so this weekend I didn't have my normal bros. No Bobby, no Bill, no
What?
Jacob.
Damn, you're flown solo?
No
We
entourage.
brought in Phil and Tony and Mikey Positano. And so, you know how it is. They did great, but it's different or whatever. So I go to get in my car and I'm like reaching over here to grab my gloves and my helmet. Well, every time I put my helmet on and stuff, Bill, because I have that Hans device and shit, grabs my belts and makes sure they're like where they need to be. So now I'm grabbing my gloves and my helmet. I look up and like everyone's gone. Like that fast. There's no one around. And I'm like, fuck it. I'll figure this out. So I start getting it all on and I finally like get myself strapped in. And then I go to shut the door and the door like won't shut because it's so busted up right now. I've been having Bill shut it. So I'm trying to shut it and I end up pulling it off and it falls down. So I'm like holding the door, like waving it over the car because everyone's took off. And I don't want to unstrap because I'm supposed to pull into the burnout box and like no one's looking at me. So Daniel Welch comes up and helps me.
Oh no.
And so there's Daniel Welch helping me get the door on, and like JP took the video of it.
He's all like, "What
Yeah,
the?"
it was pretty hilarious when we couldn't like knock the door off before the run.
So you don't want to take a chance on the front end, or is it auctioned, or is it already gone?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna run the auction tomorrow. So I just didn't want to fuck it up. You know what I mean? That's why I took it right off and cut it up so that I wasn't tempted to run it one more time. Because like I said, already from the wheelies, we've done a lot of wheelies this year. It's good. It's hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
Like it really was. Like, and one of these times we were going to hit a bump and it was going to come off and we were going to run it over or something. Or we were, you know, who knows with us, we might tag it into the wall. So once I ran the auction, I didn't want to get in trouble or anything. So I just made sure that it stayed together. And that's what I was messaging a second ago when you were like, hey, everyone can see that or whatever. That was Nathan from Single Source.
Yeah.
And I want to, you know, make sure everyone knows Single Source had this idea. It was their idea to do this. Super awesome idea and stuff. Nathan's such a good dude and all his products are amazing. We've been buying them forever. Like the air dam on Jeff's, whenever we get a front end on Jeff, anything we buy, it's from him. That was him messaging me, said the front end and hood's done, the new one.
Awesome.
So I had to go down and pick that up. And then I don't know. I gotta figure out the wrap. Hopefully Tony's working on it so we can get that on there real quick.
Woody.
I was like, the Woody rap.
Woody.
Oh man, Falling for Angel. I just said the reason I'm not running the contest and just using really easy names that I like, because obviously Brian Fontana is
amazing.
But
I something.
So like my name, Brian Fontana. Falling for Angel, that's how I am shipping things. 60% of the time, it works every time. And right now, we're on that time where it didn't work. That 40%. So I do have tomorrow off. I'm going to remember.
You don't, because Jeff said something about coming over. Jeff said something about coming over and putting a motor together.
Oh, what's up?
It's the game.
Well, I mean, I was like waiting for Crystal to be like, dude, you suck. I'll just mail them for you. Bring them to me. But she didn't. So I'll have to do it tomorrow. I know you're fucking with me, but the funnier part is how shitty I am.
I hear you're still better than Jimmy Joe. I hear you're still faster than Jimmy though.
I don't know, man. We ain't got there yet, so don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
You ain't first, you last.
Oh man, yeah. We're gonna make that work though.
Hi, Bert. Oh, hi, Ernie. Hey, I've been sitting here trying to think of what we could do with this here letter L.
I'm wearing it on my forehead right now. I think.
Lettuce, devil lettuce.
Oh.
Let's play a game. All right. On the count of 3, name your favorite dinosaur. Don't even think about it. Just name it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Velociraptor.
Favorite non-pornographic magazine to masturbate to?
Good Housekeeping.
If you were a chick, who's the one guy you would sleep with?
John Stamos.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yup.
You want to go do karate in the garage?
Yup.
Oh, I was reacting it in
real time.
Yeah, I was like, "What?" I thought me and Jasper was like,
"No, I thought
we had a sequence going."
A ton there. Oh man! So, what do you guys got this weekend?
Next weekend.
Well, this weekend we're doing community psychedelic meeting, painting pumpkins.
Oh, true that.
We were going to be carving them, but then Roger's like, what if someone gets hurt? And I was like, Roger, it's like full-grown adults, but to your point.
But, Kate, they're full-grown adults. And human.
Yeah, so.
I would love to tell you that, like, I have full confidence, but I don't. As soon as he said it, I thought, you're right, Roger. There's definitely someone that's, like, going to stab their eyeball and the back of their buttocks somehow.
Yep.
They're not even going to cut their finger off like you thought they would. It'd be something ridiculous. So.
Yep.
Dude, it really is like if we might be talking at the Detroit Psychedelic Conference, which is next weekend, and if we do, it's going to be about like the importance of consumer education with anything, because the ability for people to do like incredibly fucking stupid shit is just unbelievable. So, you know.
Sorry, bro.
The movie Idiocracy coming to life.
No, it really is.
long
Man.
time.
Remember that, Kate, when we watched it out at the farm? Remember we were all excited because we hadn't watched it in forever? And we legit were like, whoa, Idiocracy's on Netflix or Hulu or whatever it popped up on to watch. And we watched it, and like halfway through, we were like, me and Kate were looking at each other, and I was like, bro, this used to be funny, but like, this is real life.
Yeah, no, it's
Like now I'm like depressed. Like I went to watch this to laugh my ass off, and I'm legitly like,
no,
dude, like
now I'm
people
sad.
really believe that plants need Brondo. And they do. And then they're constantly like, yo, leave me alone. I'm baiting. It's so fucked up. And then that president rolling through Camacho, Macho.
Yeah.
No, I don't know how we're not there. Like, we're there. We're there right now.
I'll be right back. I'm getting a cramp.
Oh,
Cramp.
Damn, look how fast he came with the electrolytes. Oh, he was talking about the movie, not Limpy's Cramp. It was like a double entendre without even trying.
Double entendre.
It was very fitting. It was good timing.
Yeah, just like that cough where you mimicked my cough.
Beautifully timed.
We're living in a matrix, if anyone's wondering. None of this is.
They got that movie idea from somewhere.
Do you know the full story on that?
Who?
This is crazy. So the same woman wrote Terminator and The Matrix, and the Terminator is actually not like fits, like actually the prequel to The Matrix.
Okay.
That's how she wrote it. I never knew that. She ended up suing some people over some shit because they didn't put it out the way she wanted to. But the Terminator is how you get to The Matrix. So if you've watched like the very last Terminator, which what are they on now? Like 4 or 5 or 6 or some shit. But like Skynet's fully taken over, and then the next step is the Matrix.
Did you watch the new Matrix that they did?
Yeah, I've always liked those movies. I like that one too.
Me too.
I'm pretty sure the Matrix was written by the Wachowski siblings, whatever they're going by now.
No, so they stole her story.
Really?
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Wait, what'd you say? They stole her story?
That's what she sued him over.
Oh.
Because she wrote a book, and the book is like Terminator 1 all the way to the end of the Matrix.
Oh, okay.
And she sold the rights for the Terminator movies, but not the Matrix or what. I can't remember how this goes. I'm going to look it up here in a second.
Okay. That makes sense. I was so confused when I watched the new Matrix though at first. I was super high and maybe on a little bit of mushrooms that night, but still.
Oh, we were on mushrooms too.
It took me a minute. I was so confused that like Trinity and him were not together, but they were in each other's life. That fucked with me.
But didn't know who they were.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
He kind of did. But it ended up being good once it made sense.
Then I was so excited.
I'll type in Terminator Matrix, and I bet it comes up. Yes, Sophia Stewart, also known as the mother of the Matrix, is the author and copyright owner of both films, The Terminator and The Matrix. She explains the connection between the two films. There's like an interview where she's like, no, this is how this all ties together, and like this is how I wrote it, and this is how my book was. And
it's interesting.
But I'm pretty sure there's like a lawsuit over it at one point. I don't know what the lawsuit was over. Like they didn't give her enough money. I don't know.
Yeah, in 2014, she won $3.5 billion in liens and $500,000 in attorney fees.
Holy shit!
Told you, dog. They stole that shit.
Holy shit!
But how crazy is it that they tied right together? And then how crazy is it that that's pretty much what's happening? Once AI takes over here in a second, we're done.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. It freaks me out.
Yeah, no, we're not a thing anymore. They're gonna move to AI, and Like so like I always hate because that's what Joe Rogan says. And I love Joe Rogan, but Joe Rogan is always like, yeah, but it's like the evolution of us. And it's like the fuck it is. It's the end of us. And the evolution is something absolutely fake and bullshit. Like how you can even say that you think the evolution of us is to become synthetic is fucking retarded.
Dude, Joe Rogan is such a fucking.
I think he's fell off, man. I'm more into like Danny Jones now. I feel like
Joe Rogan is smart enough to get himself in trouble because he would kind of understand these like big ideas and think they were cool, and then he got preyed upon by people that were like, hey, this dude has a big platform and will talk to anybody, so I can go spout my insane, stupid shit at him, and he'll be like, maybe, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
Say maybe again.
I feel he's honestly not really had, like he's stayed away from certain guests because he don't want the backlash from it or whatever. I think he's kind of got soft.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's why it's funny.
Well, like if you've ever watched like anything else about Joe Rogan, like he just desperately wants to be a super funny comedian, and he's not really. And he desperately wants to be
all right. His last one wasn't that bad.
Prized MMA fighter.
Okay.
He's not really, you know. So like,
I was there back when he ran that show where they made you eat crazy.
Fear
things.
Factor.
Huh?
Fear Factor. I was there.
Yeah, they got sued for making
a love interest on Spin City, man. I've watched Joe Rogan for like.
Remember
What's that?
Then he like, I don't know. Then he came around.
Okay, do you remember? I think it was called Spin City. It had David Spade.
Yes,
so
and
he was in that as like a handyman or something.
Yes.
And he had hair.
Yes.
Yep. News radio. Thank you, Fallen Angel.
Dude, Fallen Angel knows everything there is to know about movies or television.
That's cool. I'm down for it.
Yeah, and like his early stand-up comedy was good and funny, but like, yeah, I think he wasn't the funniest guy there, you know, so he tried other shit. And like, I know he's like a good fighter, but like, it's not like he could be a professional. So
he's a little
he
guy.
veered off into this other weird shit, and it's done very well for him. But you got a bunch
of like I said,
I
I still listen to his shit and whatever, but I just feel like it doesn't have that same, like he ain't bringing on people like Bob Lazar anymore. He ain't bringing on people that like are pushing the envelope. Like right now, Trump said he would go on there. Why the fuck do you not have Trump on there?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Even Theo Von talked.
Should have Kamala on there too. I would love to listen to her stumble through shit. Like I'd love to listen to him get asked hard questions. Like that's the problem anymore is no one has to do any of that stuff.
Did you see Theo Von interview Trump? Do you like him? He's kind of funny.
Yeah, I like Theo. Theo's hilarious. Like.
But he interviewed Trump too. It was hilarious. He told Trump that he might do coke again if he drank. I was like, what the fuck? He did. Trump was like, would you have a drink? He was like, no, because if I had a drink, I'd do cocaine.
Yeah, but I just feel like he says shit sometimes that
I know.
is just crazy. He is hilarious. I like him. Andrew Schultz interviewed him too. And I really like Andrew Schultz. A lot of people really don't like Andrew Schultz, but I love him.
I don't know who that is.
The strain I have is Oreos McFlurry. It just took me a minute to think of it.
Oreos McFlurry?
Yeah.
So that must be Oreos times Mac?
Mac Miracle Alien Cookies.
Oh.
Yeah. It's okay. I like it. But, you know.
It's okay.
You back?
Limpy knows he's on mute or not.
You alive, Limpy?
Yay!
Barely.
You gonna make it?
Barely.
He's back.
Yeah, I just had 1,000 milligrams of potassium.
Woo! Get your banana on.
No, I didn't have no bananas. I got potassium pills because
the
pills that I take, the water pills pull the water out of me, and then I gotta like supplement potassium, and I forgot to take my potassium pills today.
Whoops.
So I had a cramp right like if I had a butt, where most people's butt go like this, and it goes down. So mine just goes straight down, but like where the bottom of the butt would be, that's where I got the cramp.
I mean, it's not funny you had a cramp. It's funny that you said you had a flat back, but
my kid said from my shoulders to my ankles it's like a board. It's just straight down.
Yeah, it's a flat back.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I said, well, when you get to be my age and first thing you do is when guys wake up in the morning, they scratch their ass. So we just scratch our ass over the years, just scratch it right off. Think about that.
Scratch it right off.
I'll keep that excuse.
Yeah. Think about that.
That is a good excuse.
Pocket it. It's like Hank Hill syndrome, right?
What is that?
Hank Hill syndrome.
What's that? Oh, from
Hank
the
Hill,
show. Okay,
King
I
of
get
the
it.
Hill?
I'm back with it now.
Remember when he's in the lawnmower race and has to wear the prosthetic booty to get through the race?
Yep.
And then Dale Gribble comes riding up next to him and stabs his cheeks.
They said they're going to come out with that show.
done.
I think with that like in the future.
Y'all said that Beavis and Butthead's back?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did y'all say?
Really
What's it on? Is it a movie or what is it?
Wasn't it on like?
Or is it a
HBO?
series? Or is it a series? Like it
I
used
don't know
to
what
be.
it's on. Let's find out.
It was a
Did
series.
they really do a live action one?
I really like it though. I was surprised how much I liked it and how good it was and how much it was like before, but yet
Is Mike Judge still doing it or is somebody else trying to do it?
they're doing it.
Oh,
Same people.
Yeah.
Continued the series. Of course, Fallen Angel knows, but it's really good. I was
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah, Paramount. Yeah.
Yes, I think everyone should watch it. Especially if you watch the original.
Oh yeah.
Have any of you watched the show Yellow Jackets?
No, not yet.
But I almost have 100 times.
You should. It's pretty good. I watched the first season, not the second one, but it's pretty good.
I really have. I've almost watched it, and then I rewatched The Office.
Shut your mouth. Talking about my favorite show.
Have you ever watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah, I've watched that.
You remind me so much of my kid. It ain't even funny.
I'm not as much into that.
You remind me of my kid so much. It ain't even funny.
do?
Oh yeah.
Aw, I'm gonna take that as a huge compliment. Thank you.
she's all office and she wears big glasses and everything.
I haven't watched that one yet.
No, I watched the Super Fans over and over. I love it so much. But What We Do in the Shadows, the new one comes out today, and I like that show too. That's on Hulu.
I've been watching From. Yeah, it's super weird about these people trapped in this town and no one knows it, and there's all sorts of these weird things eating people and stuff. I get into some weird shows sometimes. Still the best show ever in the history of mankind is Westworld.
Oh my God. Kate,
Oh, I remember that. Was that about where they go back?
The robots
come to life or something?
Yeah, they build a amusement park where you can go and do whatever you want to robots without any consequences.
Oh no, sentient sex toys.
And then eventually the robots
extra.
So it's pretty cool. So they're obviously AI robots and they can shoot at you, but nothing comes out. But you can shoot them and just blow their head off if you want. Okay. And then, or whatever you want to do to them or whatever. Or you can be the hero. Or you can be the villain, or you can just wander around. It's a park. Well, eventually, they give the robots their memory. Instead of erasing them every night, they start letting them remember.
Yeah.
That you shot me last night. And I don't know. It's super cool because in the end, you pretty much.
And didn't one of the robots kill one of them? And then they're like, "What the fuck just happened?"
They're not really any different than us. Once you make them that advanced and you let them have memory, they're pretty much us.
It's like Jurassic Park if you let them fuck the dinosaurs.
I watched a parody one time on Pornhub with Jurassic Park or something like that, I think.
That was my favorite line of the night, just the FYI.
That fucking mouse over there, dude. I'm going to have to get the bucket back out and kill those motherfuckers.
Oh, boy.
What are you going to do?
He's way too cocky. Just sits there and makes noise in my face. What can we throw at them? Should throw.
We
this
should get a Tesla robot to drive one of the cars next year.
I don't know.
That's what.
Oh, fuck having the robot drive it. I want them to tune it. They're easy to drive if you do it right.
That's funny.
That is a funny idea, like having to do maintenance on a car that drives itself. Like, I think it's a funny idea that truck drivers like watching racing.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know why? You
Elaborate.
What's that?
Why do you think it's funny that truck drivers like racing?
Like,
There's no wrong answers.
I think it's a funny idea that a porn star would enjoy having sex at night, like that a chef would go home and make dinner.
I see what you mean. Yeah, because
anytime
he
you
drives for a living. Why would he want to drive in his free time?
Yeah, like wanting to park your rig in time to watch a race. Like, I can't wait to get done driving to watch someone. Like, oh fuck yeah, look at him drive.
Yeah.
I can tell you, my dad's a truck driver, and he is an avid NASCAR fan.
Yeah, like, it's such a fucking hilarious idea to me that, like,
I don't like NASCAR though. I used to be.
You're just like, oh yeah, spent my whole day driving, and I just.
But the porn star thing.
I turn left.
Now, yeah, but I say now I'm a porn star.
Too.
Now I'm a porn star, so I mean.
You're a porn star now?
No, I've always wondered, like, you know, about them not wanting to come home and do that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too bad.
I don't know, dude. I can attest that I've masturbated like 10 times a day for a long time, and I don't get sick of it. So
you don't get sick of it?
You don't, man. I mean,
don't think they get sick of it. They just come home and they're like, "Well, you want to do it too? Let's go."
But you're not like
I'm sure
masturbating.
There's a point in there where they're like, "Do I need to? Do I want to? No, okay, oh well." But I don't know. I think they just probably are cool with it.
But you're not doing it in like a room full of people that are like critiquing your performance and like oiling your butt up again. I don't know what
again
porn sets, but
they get you ready.
Well, I mean, I appreciate all the
very
different
close to
perspectives
ditty
that you
shit.
I mean, Chris Lane. I mean, he was the world's best fluffer ever.
Who?
Chris Lane, up in Ohio. He's the fist pumper 5000.
You got that video on like Q or no?
No, I ain't got it.
Man, I can still hear that song like just.
But yeah, I mean, he went from pumping to never mind. Well, we won't go there.
What's the giant penis's name?
Matt wants to know what the giant penis. It's Richard.
Richard. That's a fitting name for sure.
Yeah, that's Richard. Wait, what?
You know what Matt wanted to know about as soon as he walked in. Like, had no care about anything. Hey, tell me about his boy back there.
He's smoking. What are you smoking on right now? Oh yeah. Y'all hear him? Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, I think he said runs.
Yeah.
I
That's what he
like
said.
runs.
What he
He said or gelato OG, whatever you want to call it.
You said you heard me? Yeah. I heard you.
Hi.
We're gonna get him a chain that says "Hi."
Hey, dude, you guys are gonna be so pissed when I come to that track in Texas next year or the end of this year, and I say that word 4,000 times at least a day.
Are you gonna fly or drive though?
I gotta drive that car
I
there.
guess you'd have to drive your car though, huh?
Yep.
Hi. I listened to that on the way back up.
Load it up and truck him.
Man, I listened to a lot of so I drove like what I drive this weekend, like 30 hours total. So I listened to a lot of podcasts and it was mostly Israel Keys. That dude's fucking dude's weird. But
not that long ago, like an hour and a half ago.
We smoked a lot of weed while we were there too. You heard me?
I love Sunday Driver, by the way. It's one of my favorite strains.
Good. I don't think it's the shits.
I've already ate a bunch of them, dude. You're a baby. You're just trying to make excuses for why I'm eating this dope ass taquito, and you're now pissed.
Taquito?
I offered it to him. He acted like it was trash.
Dude, come on, dude. I love Bobby, dude. Quit playing.
He said he acted like it was trash.
He said it was frozen.
Well, did you cook them in the air fryer? That's the real question.
No, I don't know, man, but I did eat a frozen or hot dog, chili dog.
Frozen chili dog?
Yeah, dude. And then everyone found out because like
You told everybody.
the Pro Tree guy that shoots like video at the track. I didn't think he was shooting because he had the camera all held in his armpit. And I'm just on the live being me, and that's never a good thing. You know what I mean? Just blah 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 blah.
Oh shit! So there was no video, but there was audio, right?
Oh no, there's video, dude. I'll find
yeah.
it real quick. It's rugged.
Rugged.
Oh boy. I was about to say if there's no video, there's audio. Just deny.
Nope. It's got my mug that you don't want to chug just sitting right there.
How long did them dry, Kate? Oh boy.
2 weeks probably downstairs.
I saw one of the dudes strapping had a 660
See, they're claiming no affiliation. Anyone can buy a sweater. True, yeah. Somebody with merch. We don't punch people in the face. For the record, I've never seen a fight with an LL School J t-shirt, you know. Hopefully they're friendly.
Oh, this is Pro Tree.
Oh, man, dude. I went and got a chili dog. They have some of the best chili dogs around. All right. The fucking hot dog's like frozen. Oh, come on. I still ate it, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
I was on the way. I stopped at like some Quick Trip. Y'all got quick trips up there?
Yeah,
No.
right at the south border.
Well, I was headed west, and I went to pick one up, one of them rollers, the whatever them keto deals or whatever they call them, and I picked one up, and then as soon as I put it in the bag, like half of it fucking just broke off and fell on the floor, and I'm like, this motherfucker. I stuck the other one on and went. I fucking left it there on the floor. Fuck that shit.
Mike, drop.
Like, here y'all go. Anybody wants that? Give that to the bum out there. Racing. If I close my eyes for a second, that was Happy talking about hot dogs. Oh, Happy don't talk about hot dogs. Happy is hot dog. Come on now.
So everything that you have told me about Happy is very sad.
No way, dude. Happy's hilarious and awesome.
Yeah, no, Happy's happy.
That's funny.
He's even happy when he craps on himself. He's still happy when he craps on himself. I mean,
why you didn't explain why though.
I didn't explain what.
Why he's routinely shitting himself.
That's just Happy. You know, prison wasn't good to him back in the day. You know, he didn't do his Kegels on his. I don't know what you do, your butthole Kegels or whatever. So now he just he just falls out. You know what I mean?
I've heard of that before, so I wonder if you're being serious or not.
That's some exam.
I'm not. I'm not.
I'm just saying.
Oh shit! I'm high as fuck. So I'm just talking shit. What'd you say, Richard? Yeah. See, Richard's like he was laughing. Yeah.
What did you say, Richard?
Yeah.
Oh, hilarious!
I introduced Richard to the old lady, but she's like, I don't like big units. Huh?
You're like, yeah, dude, babe. That's why we're together.
Dude, I saw this crazy thing, dude, and I swear to God, it's got to be like a bunch of bots trying to make dudes like you and me Limpy feel good. But it was like some sort of poll on what size penis a chick wants. And they were all saying like 4 or 5 inches and shit. And all of them were like, no, I don't want. I figured it was like literally like some paid advertising to make dudes like us not kill ourselves or something.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I had the old lady asked me one time how tall I was. I said I was 6'4". And she goes, "You're not 6'4". I said, That's a 2-part measurement.
No, I saw him asking that too. Are you measuring from the bottom to the top or the top to the bottom?
That's from the
that
butthole.
matters.
I start at the butthole. I don't know what y'all start at.
Whatever one measured longer, I'd probably go with that one.
I think it's like if you stretch your balls down.
Oh man, we don't need to do that with me.
Kitty's name is Magic.
Magic. That's some black kitties.
She's cool.
What they call ours, like Enos or something? I don't know. They felt like our cat needed an old man's name. I think they call it Gary or something, or Henry or Leroy.
Norman.
Every animal we have has like 45 names, minus Deacon the dog and Sparkles the chicken. Every other animal on the property is
Sparkles. I've seen them.
I got a picture of him right there.
The chicken?
Still alive. 9 years. Chicken's been alive for 9 years. Once was ate by a dog and told we were. Do you remember when I told you that story, Lippy, about War in the Woods?
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo! Nature boy.
Oh, it was wild, man. We were at War in the Woods, and we had Athena watching the kids and everything. And she calls and tells us that Sparkles got ate by a dog and is just laying out there dead. And I was like, oh, man, what a bummer. So, like, joking around because, like, we always have a chicken on our symbol for, like, second tight or whatever, which is Sparkles. We went up and told Jamie, the announcer, like, hey, say something for our chicken that died, you know, like, because we thought it'd be funny. And then, dude, Jamie goes on like a 1-minute-long monologue for Sparkles. I'm not kidding you, dude. It's just like, this chicken was everything, team member, like, just goes on, dude. And then I swear to God, he's like, also, I'd like to take a moment for Jerry Klein, who died of blah, blah, blah. All right, let's get ready for race. And I was just like, oh my God. And like right at that moment, Athena calls and says, you won't believe it. Sparkles got up and ran to the coop. And I just looked at everyone and was like, don't any of you ever say a word. Don't you say a word. That chicken died. Like, I was so like, oh my God. It was so good. Now, that's why you got to go to War in the Woods, because there's even a possibility for a story like that.
That was a good story.
Yeah, no, you can hear like, here's a Jamie. It'll take me an hour to scroll through everything here and probably find it, but this is like a perfect Jamie moment.
No, the perfect Jamie moment was the next day when he got high as shit and he asked if everything had weed in it. Like, little Debbie got weed in it? Nah, I don't think Little Debbie puts weed in their oatmeal pies.
Yeah,
I wish she did. Be a lot cooler if she did.
Well, I mean, think about it. Like, we stole his truck. He had no clue where he was. Woke up with all sorts of bruises and crazy shit.
He woke up fucked up.
What do you think about that Dolph emblem I scored?
I'm fucking jealous. I'm telling you.
I've told you I'll get you a few, man. They are sweet, though.
Let the fucking band play.
Joe ran that car this weekend. They ran an index race with it because they were just testing it and they won.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm getting back more on Facebook. I'm trying to. I might read some of the comments. I might read some, but some of the good ones are. But I got to read some of the comments just to see.
Pick this laptop up, walk over there, to show them you doing the most amazing work ever.
What is that? What strain is that?
Matt finally showed up. He's over there making sure I wasn't showing you guys video of him.
What's that?
What is that?
This is
Peggy Hill.
OG Kush from The Leah brand.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh yeah,
Based on the smell of her.
Nice.
pretty dank.
That many videos.
Yeah, she's pretty nice. That's what I smoked the last time I smoked too. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's funny because I'm like label shit at work and then I'm bad at it at home. So
I got you.
You know, do as I say.
Not as I do.
Because nobody likes, like, everyone's like, what is it? And you're like, I don't really remember, you know?
Yeah, I don't remember.
All right, so like listen to the announcer.
God damn.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Ron Swanson in the left lane here tonight. It's LL School J. Man, what happened to the Intimidator? I love the number 3 on it, though. Yeah, we teased him last night. He did. He went to the number 3 on just for me and you, Billy. That is badass. Well, Ron Swanson, better known as Jasper Graham, ladies and gentlemen. If you watch the...
I love David Ray right
Pay up that money. Pay up that money.
My favorite pop. Pay up that money.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no,
Ron.
like that's the type of joking around we do down there. They're the ones that made me put the 3 on the door because I was wearing that sick mustache. And like I had to have 2 names because we entered 2 cars and I didn't want them to both be Jasper and everyone start throwing a fit that I was picking and choosing what car for what person. So we called my car because I've been using fake names for a while now. I always like, if they allow me to write down a card, I write a fake name in.
Mm-hmm.
Like one time we were Eric Wright.
Yeah. What?
And like no one
Right.
got that one because it's the whitest sounding name ever, but it's actually easy.
That's awesome.
And then
West Side.
What was the one that fucked everyone up? Oh, we were Marty McFly
Oh, yeah.
at one of them. I don't know.
My favorite racehorse name of all time, and I really hope that you use it at some point, is Who Let the Cat Out?
Who let the cat out?
Wait, I'm confused. What?
Who let the cat out?
Yeah. That's a name?
Yeah, it was the name of a racehorse.
Oh, it's the name of a racehorse called Who Let the Cat Out.
Mm-hmm.
Did it win?
I don't know. Look up its record. Jamie, look that up.
If it wins, I probably can't use it. If it loses a lot, I'll run that right up.
Well, y'all, it's about approaching my bedtime.
Already?
Yeah, it's 10:40. I gotta get up at 6 with my 13-year-old.
I got to get up at 5:30, and I probably won't go to bed till 3. But I'm also weird, so keep that in mind.
I think I've probably slept like probably 8 hours since last Thursday.
What?
Last-
I don't know how
yeah.
y'all do it.
Yeah.
And I drink a lot of caffeine as it is.
It's called the Cat's Out.
Cat's out.
The cat's out?
Well, at least this one is. Must be a lot of people use some names like that. Who Let the Cat In is the name of it.
Mm-hmm. 4:45 for me.
Yeah, they get up a lot earlier than me.
Oh. That's how many cats you got? How many pussies you got over there?
This is Jazzy.
I got my
Currently-
kid came by today and showed me her my grandcat.
But soon
One
it'll
of them.
just be 3.
Yeah.
But I'm always like rescuing cats. I don't know.
Way my kid is. That's why I said you remind me of my daughter.
We rescued a
3
rat.
grand. A what?
A rat.
Like,
really?
Like a gigantic pet rat. Someone dumped it off.
What?
I come into
Like
the
a
garage
possum?
one day. I come into the garage. That's what I thought it was. I come into the garage and I was like, oh, pot. I was like, whoa, that's a rat. And then it's like white fur. So
Oh.
it's like clean as shit. And I'm like, there ain't no way that thing was like just some wild rat.
So where's it at right now?
Kate bought it, some monster mega house that it now lives in. And not, I think they only live for like 2 years, and we've had it for like 1.75 years. And it's
They're
like
really smart.
super wheezy.
But
right
rats
now.
are really, really smart.
It does seem
You
pretty.
say super wheezy.
Yeah.
You got some fucking wild rat living in your house with some respiratory disease rat. You're just causing the next pandemic, Jasper.
It wasn't my call, but it is possible that that's what's going on.
Richard heard that shit.
Rescued.
How did that even happen? How did
Well,
someone?
that's how we ended up with one of our cats one time. People dump them. We live out on a dirt road. People
That's
just
so
dump
sad.
animals off.
That's the cat that we just
Somebody
saw.
just left this raccoon here. Can you believe it?
If you guys watched the video of the cat with the body cam that just runs around and fucks other cats up,
Yeah, Mr.
dude, that
Whiskers.
shit's so hilarious.
Mr. Whiskers on TikTok. Yep.
Dude, it's so
Mr.
vicious. This
Whiskers.
cat is a killer, dude.
It's called Mr. Whiskers. What? Do I need
You gotta watch it, Limpy. You gotta
on
go
YouTube?
Right now.
Is it? Where is it?
Whiskers.
Is it got you? Is it on
Mr.
YouTube?
Whiskers.
Is it on YouTube or just TikTok?
I don't
And
know.
that's
Let's
his
find
neighbor.
out. I guarantee I can find it right now.
I don't do much
He's cute.
TikTok.
And his little
It's so
neighbor,
sweet.
he's got a little neighbor cat, and he's wearing a camera now too.
That's
and
what
he's
my old lady says. I sent you. I messaged you on TikTok, and I said, "Woman."
Plague Rat 2025.
I look on there, and that's like for fucking 4 days ago. I'm like, I don't get on TikTok at all.
There's some pretty cute videos. You're missing out.
I mean, I could see them on Facebook Reels or Instagram Reels.
Touche.
Jasper, I want to see your Plague Rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plague
is
I'd have to switch to phone. I'm on a laptop.
Plague rat. She said plague
You
rat.
can take
I'll,
your
I'll hold the
laptop
rat
station.
like a super villain in a movie or something next Monday.
Well, I want to see
Let it
this
all
rat
creepy
too. I'm glad you
style.
said that, Kate.
It's just gonna show him like,
He said they're on YouTube too, is what Toast
the
said.
rat. Make the rat cough live on YouTube.
Plague Rat 2025.
Dude, don't be saying that shit because
I
they'll
just
fucking
don't
be
know
at my
how-
door
how
arresting me
They'll
because
fucking-
like I caused the next one.
I was saying, yeah, somebody's gonna show up in your house
Tracy.
wearing like a biohazard suit.
I can already see like what was that Will Smith movie where he's the zombies or whatever at night.
Oh, I am
Will
legend.
Yeah. And he's got the rats that he's trying to test, and they're all big rats too.
I don't know.
That's Jasper. That's gonna be Jasper.
Dude, why can I? There's no way there's not a Mr. Whiskers
Aww.
on YouTube, man. Like, that's going to drive me nuts. You know what I'm talking about, Matt? The cat that wears the body cam? Dude,
He's so cute.
he's not really cute. He just wipes cats out. Like, yeah, see, it's
Well, the one I watch is
Matt?
cute. He makes these little kitty trills, and he says hi to his cat friends.
I seen this
No,
video. I sent
that's
my
not
because
the
my
one
kids
I'm talking about.
and this guy
Mr.
has like
Peters.
This is like the one I'm talking about
Mr.
right
Peters.
here.
Hold on. Let me get you on full screen. Where you at? Right there.
Yeah, I think that's
Boom, he's going to get him.
He's doing his claws right now.
Oh, this is not the cat I'm talking about.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right there. He's getting him.
Oh boy.
Oh
And this is still not the video I'm talking about. Where is that cat at?
Jasper's like,
oh, I know what I
fights
need to
for
put in.
cats.
I know what I need to put in.
All right.
Let's
Hold on.
go.
Bum fights for cats.
Bum fights.
No, body cam cat is probably what I need.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Body cam cat.
Dude, I'm in my garage and there's like a whole nest of red squirrels
Shit.
that are like pissed I'm in their house.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
here we go. Here we go.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this cat's like so mean.
Dumbledore.
How do I get back? What happened here?
Shit. Mine's all scraggly right now. I need a. I've had been a rough 3 or 4 days here.
Oh,
You
sorry.
need to get some bone beads to put in it.
Ooh.
Well, I've had. Oh shit. Full screen that shit. Ah shit. Oh boy. Oh shit. Get it. Oh shit.
See, they're like fighting right now.
Oh shit. Hell yeah. There's no rules in fighting on the street.
Bum
the motherfucker
fights for
crying?
cats.
Oh shit. Look out.
Man.
Poor kitty.
Oh shit. Fucking jumped on his back and said, fuck you, bitch, you ain't getting under my car.
So this wasn't the Mr. Whiskers you were talking about, correct?
No.
This
Mr.
is
Whiskers
not
is
Crystal's type
nice
of cat
getting
content.
Mr. Kitters.
Look at him like chase him down.
Chasing
dude.
the motherfucker. Motherfucker said, oh
Dude,
shit.
in one of these videos, it's hilarious. You can see the other cat keep looking back like, oh shit, oh shit.
Are they speaking right now? In Chinese or what? Is that what that is?
My cat doesn't like it.
Cats all day.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Look out. Look out. I'll get out of here. All right, fucker. I'm laying here. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you.
I said this dude just goes around and like terrorizes other cats.
Fucking bully. Get that fuck out of here, bully.
These other cats are like, no. There's one where like he's just chasing these cats down all over and they're all running from it. So it must be like part 2 that now they know that he's bad news.
Now they know.
Now they know.
You can talk openly, Matt. It's okay.
Okay, then let me ask you a question real quick.
Shoot it.
You just say yes or no. I won't give you any background. Should I be petty or not?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to make sure before I went and made a phone call.
Oh, dog, you can't do that because I don't know what type of decision you're making.
Oh, no, it's not that bad.
All right, y'all.
Hold up. Let's take a vote. Matt just asked me. This is all he asked me. He's holding his phone. He said, should I be petty or not?
No.
No. No.
What do you got, Limpy?
Fuck it. I don't got. Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah.
It's a tie. All right.
Flip a coin.
He's hilarious.
Look, even John's. Yep. All the guys are. Yep.
I say I like how it's all
Even
the
Jesse,
grown
yeah.
men that are like,
But
get him.
It comes back ×3 sometimes.
So karma's a motherfucker too.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, what you put out might comes back ×3.
Yep.
I always just do the nice things.
You do nice things.
Yep.
Me too.
All right, I'm also calling it.
I had fun with y'all. I hope you have a good week.
Have a
Y'all
great
too.
night.
Peace.
See you
Bye.
next week.
See y'all later. Bye.
This dude took off with his phone to be petty and left me with the whole joint.
Oh yeah.
I
So
feel like we voted correctly then.
so I heard what I think I read something about somebody wanting to fight or something. Some promoter wanting
Oh
to fight
yeah,
or
I didn't even
something.
get into that, dude. So at Milan, shit was crazy as fuck, dude. So first round's happening, first pair goes down, second pair pulls up. Was Enrique Jr. You remember we had him on the show, drives the Corvette.
Yeah.
Enrique's his father, and then he has his grandpa there too. And I think Johnny Quick was in the other lane, and that was the second pair down. And they pulled up into the lanes. And at Milan now, so Milan had a terrible accident where a kid driving one of those like old school funny cars, you know, like when they have those events where you have like some older funny cars or whatever, was backing up and the throttle stuck and he ran his grandpa over and he died.
Oh shit.
Horrible. Just horrible. So ever since then, the track's been really enforcing like the starting line and stuff. And you're allowed to have 4 crew members and you got to wear these bracelets and all this stuff. And you can only imagine how this goes. Those bracelets get ripped off all the time while you're working on cars. You got your hands down there and stuff, or who knows what. But for whatever reason, I think Enrique's dad didn't have the band on. Now, what I'll say to start is this security guy has been there all year. Enrique's been to every single PYOP and frontside race there is there. So, like, how you don't know him by now is kind of weird. Like, you must really be a fucking oblivious at what you do. But either way, they started into an argument over the band. And he's like, dude, I'm his dad. I'm with the car. Like, let us finish this run and I'll show you, because you can only have 4 crew member and up there. That's it. And they're adamant. They push you right out. So, like, what pisses me off about that is, like, Jacob can't run up there after 3 pair went down and take a look at the lane.
Yeah.
Jacob don't get to look at it till I start pulling in to make a decision where it drives me nuts, but I get it. Your insurance company's mad or whatever. You're trying to do the right thing. You know, I'm not hating on anyone. And you know, we've had dangerous shit happen, obviously, on starting lines. So whatever, but he goes up there and they're trying to kick him out. And in the process of this like dude that's like close to Big Matt's size and is an off-duty officer, is what I was told, starts an argument with his grandpa. I mean, I think he's, 70 years old, 69 years old or some shit, like, the fuck are you even doing? But then decides to bear mace him in the face.
Do what?
Just unloads a can of bear mace. All of us are like choking and fucking, it's everywhere. They
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Eyes, and then pulls his gun out. So at this point, all hell's breaking loose. People are wanting to beat the shit out of this dude. He's acting like he's big and hard. And it's like, bro, you can't be hard after you just bear maced a 70-year-old man and pulled the gun out. Like, don't sit here and act like you hard now. Get the fuck out of here. Well, then,
dang.
a bunch of us drivers go up to Mike and we're like, listen, dude, if that dude ain't leaving, I want my money back. I'm loading up and going home.
Yeah.
I'm done dealing with this shit. I understand that a horrible thing happened here, but I'm fucking sick and tired of this. Like, my crew knows to look out from behind my fucking car. They're not dumb. They're not fucking going to get run over. Like, if my crew needs to be up there, they need to be up there. I'm done fucking around with this, like either that dude leaves or I leave today. Like, get it figured out. And so they did kick him out. Then the cops show up because obviously someone called the cops and was like, yo, there's guns being pulled and bear mace flying all over. And my kids got hit with it. While we're standing up there, Joey LaRoque is up there in his full race, looks like me, in a race suit. The cops come right up and ask him for his ID. And he looks at him and says, well, my wife can go grab it. Like, you know, I don't carry my ID in my race suit. And they start screaming at him that they're going to arrest him. And he was so
what
pissed
the
off, he
fuck?
just fucking drove back to the trailer and was like, I'm telling you, dude, it was a fucking weird situation. My first comment was, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen on a starting line. And I watched some people get run over not too long ago. And like, this tops it by a million. Like, I don't know, it was wild. And then finally we decided, all right, this dude's out of here. Let's go back to racing. And we went back to racing.
Man, it sounded like a shit show.
It was. And then there was like another fight later on, and another fight, and another like security issue where, like, you know, they're trying to get people moved out. And I don't know, man.
Damn. But I mean, after that, other than that was other than a few other fights, because I'm not sure everybody fights up there.
Yeah, I mean, it just wasn't the biggest deal. The bear mace and the gun was a little different.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but I'm talking about the other stuff.
Yeah, the other shit was just people over bets or something stupid, or you looked at me funny, or God knows what. People drink, so it happens.
Yeah. I know I was out there.
I mean, Mike always throws a good event, and the event in itself is great. But like I said, ever since that security deal, it's been tough there. And like I said, I understand, you know, like you're trying to do this, but like I feel like you gotta work with us a little bit, or you gotta pay a little more attention to figure out who's really with who and who needs to be able to walk up here once in a while and take a look at something and make decisions, because they're trying to protect everyone in this scenario. But I feel like, you know, like if you're not letting people check shit out here and there, I mean, how much less dangerous is that than them standing up there, you know, just your crew?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't talking about
if you figure you have 4 guys up there and one of them ain't got a band on and you're allowed 4 crew members,
you should be able to count this out.
Yeah.
You should know a 70-year-old man isn't trying to get over on someone and argue, let alone that he's telling them, I'm with this car. That's my grandkid. This is, you know, like, come on, dude. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I should have said no, because now it looks like it ruined your whole night, Matt.
No, I didn't ruin my
Lippy said yes, not me. I said no.
It's fucking perfect, honestly. I was glad I made that. I'm glad you guys helped me.
And every guy on here said yes. except for the girl.
Yeah, every guy in the comments said yeah. You know, Jeff was in there instigate. Yeah, dog. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. It really was. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. If you would have told me, so like I heard a really good saying on a podcast I was listening to, I don't know, Danny Jones or whatever, and the guy said, you know what the difference between reality and fiction is? Fiction has got to make sense.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Because I guarantee
reality
if
is
you rode into a drag racing movie that the dude bear maces him and pulls a gun on a 70-year-old, you'd be like, bro, this movie's over the top. That never happened. But in reality, that happens.
Let me show you.
Did Alex send the video?
Oh.
ProTree has video of it too, I'm pretty sure. I might be able to find it on ProTree, the whole situation. See if I can track it down. Yeah, it's just a wild deal. I mean, and once again, I'll say, you know, shit happens. You know, I don't know what else to say, man. Shit happens. Weird shit happens all the fucking time. I'd love to tell you it don't, but it does. Live streams right here. Let's see if I can track. Because it should be pretty close to the beginning. Because, like I said, it was second pair.
What?
What'd you do? I can't see right now because I'm like digging through YouTube.
He wants me to light his joint for him. There you go. All right. Richard needed his joint lit. He wanted to hit off this.
Yeah, it's fucking on here, dude. All right, so yeah, I think right here is when it goes bad. They might already be arguing. I don't know. Yeah, right here. He just bear maced everyone.
Security. Come on.
Hey, fucking shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look at that situation. Where in any of that did it look like
There's
it was
drama
being
happening in the burnout box.
something you
Holy
should have
crap.
been
We got John
scared of?
Quick here in the right lane, and Enrique Jr. in the left lane. Oh boy, we got a freaking fight in the burnout box between some guys and security. Violent security is on it. I don't know what happened. I didn't see it. All right, let's get back to racing here.
Oh no, it's not going to get back to racing though.
Oh shit. All right, now I gotta pause the racing because this damn fight's happening.
See, this is where he pulled a gun.
Jeez.
Right there's me, like, crying my eyes out because they burned.
What's the reason for this?
I don't know. I think somebody grabbed one of the dads or something.
Like I said, it was hard to even figure out what the fuck was going, why this happened.
Yeah, somebody got pepper spray.
Like, see right there on the right,
Security
the gray-haired dude. That's Enrique's brother and Enrique's dad, Enrique Senior. And I don't know how you spray those two. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, it was so crazy. Right, and he's so lucky that people didn't react differently. Like Jacob, who usually goes with me, is probably good thing he didn't go. That dude goes to a bunch of tactical classes every year, like pulling guns out. Like
Vaughn with the sub. Vaughn and Russell. Chris Lane, thank you guys for hitting that sub button. Appreciate you guys. Wait 1 minute, then you can go ahead and use the chat.
Oh shit!
Yeah, there's.
You got fired on the spot. That's what Toe said.
Yeah, he ended up getting fired. He's an I heard, like I said, all this is like fucking hearsay and shit. So I don't know, but like I heard that he was an off-duty cop. So I imagine if he was, and you're brandishing weapons on people with no weapons, that you're probably going to lose your job or get suspended or something. I don't know. It was insane. Like I said,
No.
I if you would have wrote that into a movie, I would have been like, yo, I ain't watching this. This shit's too over the top. None of that would happen.
Yeah.
And yet it did in real life. Like,
That's fucking
I don't know.
shitty.
It was a wild one.
Who ended up winning the race?
Brian White?
No, that race.
Johnny Quick.
Oh, okay.
And like, I was Dylan, who I'd say his last name, but I'll fuck it up, dude. Dylan that has the new Chevy 2 that has the turbos in the back, that really beautiful red car. Mm-hmm. He suggested, hey, what if those two just go to the rear, you know, because Enrique Jr. is pretty young. He just watched half his family get bear maced and guns pulled on him. I thought, you know, I was with him. I was like, let these guys go to the back and chill out a little bit and they can run after us. Yeah. He chose not to. And I don't know, Johnny got him. Johnny was running pretty good. Johnny made it to the final and raced Brian White. And then Brian White was flying. Like, so was Sherm by the end. Sherm Baker was going really fast too in the buyback race. He jumped in the main race, went red, but yeah, Sherm was rolling. Both Sherm and Brian were definitely the fastest two cars there. We couldn't do anything because my car makes 45 pounds of boost too fast.
No. Yeah.
But I was at that one point when you saw me on the phone, that was me talking to Garrett to get a hold of Precision and send out some 60s so we can
try something.
Well, yeah, just tame it down. I mean, way back when I put the car together, everyone told me that the 44 millimeter gates with meth and the size shit I had going on was never going to work. But somehow it did. But now we put this Precision on, and all I can tell you is this Precision is making so much more jam everywhere that it will not exit it quick enough. So I just got to get some 60s on there and we'll be okay.
Yeah.
For this weekend, I'll probably leave it because, like I said, we're on a Dega or we're in the woods. The ramp that it runs, I can live with. Like it works good. But when you're trying to in the back of a track go down, it's super hard.
Yeah. Wasn't there some other? There was a whose race was they talking about that? There was another race that they were something would happen. I can't remember who it was.
Friday night junior one. Small tire Mark Southwell. And that's front side.
It wasn't Michigan. It was
then Jarrett Bradshaw and Patches raced in the final of the Dig or Die invite, which is where we were supposed to be, which is where I wished we were this weekend. But once again, like I said, we're kind of riding some shit out before we travel, just to make sure I'm not 10 hours away or something. I need to be like an hour or 2 hours away tops right now in case. But yeah, Charles and Jarrett raced. I think Charles got him in the final. Reading Jarrett's post, he was trying some crazy shit.
Where did the Firebird go anywhere?
Yes. So then they had Cumberland. Good call. I don't know how.
Oh, that's where the
race and didn't even think about it.
That's where I'm thinking about. Wasn't there like some kind of controversy over there on that?
Yes, and I don't know if I've put that together or not yet, just because like I had to go change. I had to do work on those generators today, so
some about teching a car or something like that.
Yeah, and what I'm confused about is it sounds like he slipped through. Brian did total his car at We're in the Woods, but magically because he's a gangster motherfucker, put it back together and won the first race back because that's what Brian White does. Let's see. So I think it had something to do with the seat. I heard over
again. Seats.
Yeah, he had a race seat, and you're not supposed to have a race seat or something. Like I said, I barely got to like really dig into this, so I'm not positive. But I think what was weird is they let him race Friday, but didn't let him race Saturday because must be someone caught it. Like, you know, the first day they let it slide through, and the second day it wasn't. But I'm not sure on that. If someone wants to, in the comments, fill us in on what happened in Cumberland there with the controversy.
I think it was. He's what? Is that ain't small tire or something? That's got to be like some kind of.
I think it was True Street
like a True Street or Daily, or something like that.
One of those ones. And then
if they're having to complain about the seats or something like that.
Friday night, it looks like they went from like the end of the track, and dude, that shutdown looked really short. A lot of cars bailed off the end. I know everyone was talking about Ryan because Ryan got beat by that all-wheel drive truck first round, but it just looks like Ryan had just too much power. I think I watched his video to that point. He his 121 made more boost than it's ever made, so it kind of freaked out. But then he turned around and won Saturday night. Friday night
wasn't all steel quarters or something.
Who won Friday night? I know that Mike Bardoff or whatever with the stripper glitter car went all the way to the final three. And then the Camaro with the big wing, I think, got him. And then I can't remember what the final was Friday night, who won that. But I know Ryan won Saturday night over Tony McKinney's boy in the red car. See, just like we were talking about with Tony, he lets his kid drive, it does good. And then Tony McKinney won big tire. in the
Well.
note game. So he's on a roll, 2 wins in a row, War in the Woods, and then that. Both big races. So
Didn't we have him on? And did
Yeah.
he win the next?
he
Are we
won the
still on
next one.
Is that still a streak with us or something? Or is there
I don't
still-
know, but I tell you what, your odds got to be unbelievable. Period. Like your odds of winning after being on here.
Richard
it
said
don't
he's
work
just
for
happy
me
to
at
be on
all.
the show right now.
It don't
That's
work
what
for
Richard
me at
said.
all.
I got
But for everyone else, it works.
you.
But yeah, that was that race. I saw Brent Self won. Brent Self won something. And then we talked earlier about Waylon. Waylon won out with you guys.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I'm not positive, but I think those were the main ones everyone was kind of paying attention to. But yeah, the Digger Die Invitational looked like a good race. They went back.
Did they get all 64 or whatever to show up?
I don't think so, because I definitely didn't. I think they had
I
about
didn't know.
50 cars though. It looked like a pretty good field.
And that's fast, correct?
It's faster. I don't know how fast personally. I've never been there. They moved it to the 710. Yeah, so how you been, Limpy? You know, it's been a while since I've been on here. You know, what do you want to talk about today?
Maybe we need to get Jeff Barry on.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. We get Jeff on, and at least we got some luck with one of these cars.
We could always talk
that's
about
what
something.
we need to do. Now we got it figured out. He's regretting.
He could show us. He could show us some more his crop. Y'all about ready to harvest. Y'all about ready to harvest up there, right?
Oh, he's already pulled all of it down. Yeah, it did really good. It did really good. I got to go down there tomorrow night, and we're going to put the motor in his car, and I'm going to try to steal some of it. See if he'll give me some of the outdoor.
How's y'all's weather been up there lately? What I mean
Amazing.
is I'm about to say is it right on par for where it usually is, or is it warmer, hotter, colder?
It's way warmer than it usually is, and super nice. But
I think we might be having y'all's winter. We might be having y'all's winter, and y'all might be having ours winter up there.
We'll fucking trade you good. Amen. Like I hate it. I hate winter, dude. I hate snow. And I snowboard and stuff, or snowmobile even sometimes, and I hate snow. Yeah. I don't like walking around in it. I don't like my feet all wet. I don't like that I have to wear I don't like coats. I like never wear a coat. So I'm that dude.
I've always been a hoodie dude.
I have to, yeah, but up here you can't be that way. Like I'm a hoodie, but you got to at least have a coat in your truck, because like you break down somewhere and no one can get to you for an hour, and you're sitting in your truck. It's going to get cold when it's -10.
I used to have when I used to drive over the road. I have one of them 0-degree sleeping bags.
Yeah, that'll work too. But I just always throw a coat in the truck. But I hate them. I don't like to sit in the vehicle with. I hate snow, man. I hate it.
That's what I tell everybody. They're like, "Oh man, that's pretty." I like looking at it.
Don't get me wrong. Like
it's pretty,
it's
but
cool. But like it's not
driving in it.
It's not every day. Oh, I love driving in it. That's fun. But
nah,
that's how
I'm talking. I'm
like,
not.
So you wonder why me and
I'm talking like I'm at 80,000 pounds though.
No, I don't want to ever drive. I've drove semis before, and it was the worst. I'll give you guys all the props in the world, dude. I used to. So my dad drove truck for like 15 years. Still does right now. I think he's driving truck at Mead Brothers again. Gravel trains. So you know how like when you're moving, I don't know, maybe you don't know this, but like if you are driving a semi for a farm, like if I'm hauling manure from one farm to a field, I don't need a CDL or anything in Michigan. They'll let you drive it. You're part of the farm, or however that fucking works.
Yeah, it's farmhand. I mean,
yep. So I've had
your farm might be fucking 2 miles long, but
No, like I drove fucking 60 miles there and back. So what I would do is I would pull in.
You're farm exempt then.
They would load me with manure, and then I would haul that manure 60 miles away to this field, and we would dump it.
Yeah,
And
you're just farm exempt is basically the same
yes,
thing here.
yep. It's like farm exempt, and I can do this because we're part of the farm.
Yeah.
And dude, I hated it. I did not like coming through. I felt like I was going to run everyone over. I didn't like it. I thought, wow, I can't believe my dad and people like you drive through downtown Detroit or downtown Indianapolis and not
I've been down 8 Mile before.
I'd
in a big
explode.
truck.
Like I would, my anxiety would go through the roof, and I would just melt down. Probably. I don't like it. I
can't remember what I was up in Michigan, but I was on the river, and on the other side of the river was Canada, but I couldn't remember. I don't remember where I was at. That's the furthest north I've ever been.
You're in the deep in Detroit.
Yeah.
If you can see the bridge to Canada, you're as far in Detroit.
I loaded like I was backed in the door, and the deal was like right on the river. I mean, I was like,
did it pay off?
I was like right on the river.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, he's pumped about being petty.
I got my point across. That's what really counts at the end of the day.
Oh, he's being petty? I thought he didn't want to be. I thought he didn't want to be petty.
No, I did.
You know what I say? 2 tears in a bucket? Motherfuck it. Looks like they get that Mad Max look on my car. Oh.
Man, I probably got to take a trailer to go get a one-piece front clip, huh?
Yeah.
Has anyone listening ever tried to haul a one-piece front clip in the back of a truck? Is that possible? I don't think that's possible.
No.
Oh, okay. So they're also, I guess, so no prep drag racing or straight to drag messaged me a video, and they have that truck that's from up here, the Pro Mod truck that's got the metal screwed to it on the quarters in the roof.
Uh-huh.
So I guess there was some shit about that too, it looks like.
Oh shit.
I don't know, like I've held some races and let him in.
That's where I'll be this weekend.
But I don't know if you should. Yeah, that's the place to be this weekend. I don't care what anyone says. That's the last Hartshorn ever is.
We'll be on the streets. We'll be there probably. We'll be there all day Friday. Maybe. I might be there all day Friday. Or I might be there late Friday. I don't know yet. I got a doctor's appointment on Thursday. So, but yeah. Might ride up there with Matt and them with 820 Performance, and then maybe
and Richard.
Richard and I, and then maybe sleep on their couch or in the chair, and then the old lady's got to work Friday, and then she'll be up there afterwards because I'm supposed to get my truck this weekend. My truck back, and Paul's supposed to bring it to H-Town. I don't know, man. If I do anything, I might just do stationary, like a stationary live. I don't know. I don't have nobody to do. I can just try to do it. Just stick up put it on a tripod. I was going to do this past weekend in Arizona. I was just going to stick up a phone up in the air and film the deal, and then leave it unmanned. And then I didn't have no signal at all, like no upload signal.
Yeah. Trying to catch up on some of the comments. But yeah, I think the main controversy I heard about was the one where the post that we're thinking of was made, where they were like, catch me outside, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
That was over the dude that had the seat issue in Daily Driver, but I guess there was also
it was Rob. I think Rob. It was Rob.
Yeah, Rob made the post, and I think it was about Jordan Spagoletti or That's why I said I hate having to say people's last names.
Yeah, I'm bad with names.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
even it's even worse as sober me or high me is the same. I just can't talk.
I mean, for the record, my whole life everyone called me Casper anyways, so
Casper.
It still happens at like stores. They'll be like a food order. What's the name on this? I'll be like Jasper, and then you'll hear it in the restaurant. Casper, Casper.
Got it now. I was like,
always like, yeah.
I was like,
I don't know.
was you pale as a kid or what?
I figure every time someone says that, oh, they must have watched that movie Kids. They really like that movie Kids with Casper in it.
Oh. So you're going to Onondaga this weekend?
That's pretty good. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go to Onondaga this weekend. That's got an interesting controversy going on with it too right now, minus the original controversy of people being mad at Woody or whatever. So they advertise the race, like we've talked about, where they say, at 32 cars it's this much, at 16 cars it's this much, or whatever.
Yeah, people don't like that.
Well, I mean, like, if I'm being honest, I mean, run your race however you want, advertise it however you want. I feel like a lot of us get super nitpicky, and we don't have to go. I mean, we just reference. There's paranormal. There's
all kinds of different races you can go to.
Billy, if you want to go run radial and them, Billy or prep, Billy and them are running. There's races all over. So if you don't like something, go somewhere else. But I'll say personally that, like, if I'm traveling out of state, so anything local, I don't consider the same. If I'm only driving, like this weekend, we knew we were over boosting from the street runs, but we thought we could muscle through it by just pulling 15 degrees of timing for the whole run, but it didn't fucking work. But either way, I'll go to those all day if they're local. Yeah. I'll go to them with 7 cylinders if I think I can make it through the day, like running, and not hurt the car, even though I know I can't win or what. I don't care. I go to hang out with the boys. If the car will make passes, I'm bringing it. I don't care. Like, it's $200, whatever. And I guess, I'm lucky enough that that's how it is or whatever for me. But like, I'll just go. But if I got to travel out of state and we're going to a big money race and you advertise it as if 32 cars get here, I just assume that the 32 aren't coming and I'm not going to go. Yeah. And that's what most people do, because they don't want to take the risk that I get there and 15 are there and we're racing for, $2,000 or something. So I feel like, sometimes you got to like take that leap.
That's why I told the dude this past weekend, I said, he had half a field fall out. So, but he guaranteed, but it was guaranteed money. He's like, I think next year I'll just I'll advertise it at so many. I said, no, don't do that. I said, if you got $10,000, just say,
I'll put 4,000 on top of the pot.
Yeah. I said, just put whatever you could afford to lose, or
put that on top.
Whatever you're going to add to it, just put that on top and just say that. And I said, and you say, as it gets closer, I might add more. We get more different sponsors, but I said, don't just advertise it at a car cap. Or car.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, we've all talked about this a bunch of us, and that's just what you got to do, man. It's just like in a lot of things in life, you got to take a leap. You got to hope it works if you really want to like do it. Like, dude, those first couple War in the Woods, Jeff was taking a gamble. Jeff was pulling $6,000-$7,000 out of his pocket to put on top of the pot, and just hopes that, or even Woody last year. Woody put 20 grand out. Whoever shows up, 20 grand. And boy, we had about 48 cars, 45 cars. You know what I mean? Like, you do that and they show up. Like, it's just how it goes, Like, so I'm hoping it works out, because the other bonus up here is like, this is the last race up here. If you're going to no prep at a track this year, this is it. Because it's going to be gross shit weather after this, and you aren't going to do that anymore. Do you want to roll some weed for me, bud? Or you don't do that anymore? Or?
Oh,
Well, he got
being
all
petty.
petty.
He's being
And
petty
now I
over
can
there.
see he's stewing over there because the dude finally messaged back, and now he don't like it.
No, hell no. Shit, I already got my shit.
All right.
What? Richard said,
right.
just do it.
Yeah.
Just rubbing one up, man. Just rolling one up.
But yeah, I don't know. It might do well just for that fact. You know what I mean? That like if you're a lot of people up here don't travel like I do. So like this is it. Win or lose, have fun or not, this is what you got. So it's why we went this weekend. Like I said, I knew the car wasn't going to do well down there. I mean, I had some hopes or prayers that if I pull enough timing, it'd work, but it wouldn't. And honestly, I don't know, like hearing what Brian and Sherm ran, because I guess they bet draggies and they're both my friends. So of course they both told me. I don't know. Those both their times would be the record for anything I've ever heard from there. By an amount, like not a tenth, like a little, probably 2/10 or whatever, faster than I've ever heard anyone went. So it was pretty impressive. But I will say at the end of the night, that surface was pretty good. Both lanes, which usually the left's a little worse than the right, but it comes around. It just takes slower to come around. So you just want to try to avoid the left lane early. But yeah, we went anyways, like I said, just because we thought if it's Michigan, it could snow tomorrow. Even though it says it's not gonna, it could just change. So I thought I better go, or otherwise, what the fuck is burning over here?
Oh boy. I'm on fire, Lieutenant Dan.
It's for real. So yeah, I mean, hopefully people show up just for that. I thought maybe because it's a UCM Joe event and it's not Woody's race, you know what I mean? That maybe we could get a few of those people that
What's UCM
are
Joe?
upset with. It's like a Detroit Hood TV or Spooled Media event.
What
like
UCM stand for?
Underground Car Meets.
Oh, UGM. No.
There you go. Wait, no, it is. No, yeah,
Underground
UCM
Car
Meets.
Meets. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking underground is 2 words.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people do it that way. Like UGP and BMX was Underground Products.
Yeah.
And they use the G, UGP. So I don't know. Some people use it, some people don't, but
I got you.
Yeah.
I see didn't they do some streets or something? Or was that streets up there? Chuck?
I think they did like a grudge race after the event.
It looked like it was like pretty close in the city or something. It
looked like a cool spot, didn't it? It was all lit up, that big
Yeah.
building. I'm very curious. I've never been there or heard of it, so I don't know. Me and Mark got a spot that we haven't told anyone about yet that I don't know, maybe we'll try after Onondaga to get everyone to go out there and knock one out real quick, because I think we can get a whole race off one time. And then if we leave it alone for like 3-4 months, I think we can pull it off again.
You know that ain't gonna happen.
No,
you know them kids.
Not gonna happen.
It's gonna one mofo is gonna tell the wrong mofo, and it's gonna be fucking just
test hit
stupid.
galore and grudge race galore.
It'll be one lane. It'll be the right lane, the fucking best out there, because everybody goes out there and tests in the right lane.
Well, you know it. But for that first one, it'll be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Probably that, and then we'll probably find something to do in November. I don't know what yet, but one of them, maybe Black Friday, maybe I don't know. And then PRI. And then, dude, I swear to God, I swear I've tried to go to every Digger Die since I built a car, and something comes up every time. So I'm not even going to say it, but
I know.
You know what I'm implying that happens in December? That maybe. That's all I'm going to say. Because if I say it, I swear to God, something will happen.
Well, I had a plan of going. I was going to flying to Orlando after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then I was planning on staying with Mike, and Mike was supposed to go from Florida up there.
Up
And I
there.
was going to go there, and then I was going to ride back with Jeff, because Jeff said he's
Yeah.
going down, and then I was going to ride back him, and then I was just going to fly back home. But with the new job, I got to be here. I got to be out here more.
Yeah.
Now, got a job now.
I do too, man. It's crazy trying to keep up with it.
Yeah.
I'd say the main thing struggling is Matt's truck.
Well, yeah. Well, mine, I haven't got my truck back yet, but I'm supposed to get it back this weekend. But
Who's working on yours? Is that dude named Jasper too?
No, his name's Paul.
Sounds
Paul
like
Pursley. Paul Pursley. But my job is, it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes away. So,
that's a hike.
That's there, and then once I get my truck back, I can take the trailer out there, and then I can just stay out there for a couple of days.
That's cool.
I can just stay out there a couple of days or 3 days or whatever I need to, and then come back.
Oh yeah. Well, and your Hartshorn this weekend. So yeah, I guess that's about wrapping it up.
Yeah, I got that, and then what I do? I think the following weekend will be out there in Hobbs, New Mexico.
That always looks like a sweet event.
Yeah,
that's one I'd like to go.
It's one of them. It's one of them if you start at the tree, it's concrete, and then right before the 60 or right after the 60, yeah.
Facts.
That's a big fact. But yeah, all of the street guys like starting on the asphalt. All the track guys wanted to start on wanted to fuck with the transition.
All right, I guess we'll wrap it. That was a great debut for Richard back there. Thanks again, Aaron and Sarah Falkenberger.
Yep.
For my little car and the big wiener.
And for Richard.
For Richard with his blunt and his glow in the dark light.
And
Can you at least get a picture of it glowing in the dark tonight?
I might try it.
Try it out. Put that thing right up by the light for like 30 seconds and then set it down, turn the lights out, and take a picture.
There you go. I'll put it on him and then we'll take a picture of the dark.
All right, everyone.
All right, people. See y'all later.
Thanks.
Later.